Ah.
I don't
Damn, we got a real creeper on the stream today.
Yep,
there I am.
What is that?
Looks like
This
Theo
is-
Pete.
Theo Pete after a few cervezas.
Apparently, this is the SH Figure Arts Superman head.
Really? Dude,
Is that really?
garbage?
Yeah,
My
some
God.
guy put a figure together with the KO. I don't know if maybe this is KO, but this looks like Garbo.
That looks like, yeah, dude.
I'm gonna wait till someone in the comments says something about it, and then I'll take it off.
It's from The Walking Dead.
Man, at least Mezco has some competition for worst sculpt of the year.
Are you an angel? What? An angel. I heard the deep space pilots talk about them. They're the most beautiful creatures in the universe.
Hello there.
We are tonight's entertainment.
We would be honored if you would join us.
He's got a billion toys.
You brought in the doll collection.
These are not dolls, Jim. These are commodities. Same as gold or oil.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
You are now listening to the Collecting Weekly podcast.
Shall we lock in the auxiliary power?
This is the true form of floor gang right here. Very nice. YouTube.com/collectingweekly. Thank you very much. That's very cool. Big.
Wow. Our
Nice.
first episode with our intro live.
Holy
Wow,
shit.
we've been trying for months to get that to work. Not through StreamYard, but we actually bought a standalone device. We tried with, remember Dean, we did that After Dark where we tried using the 3.5 millimeter in and somehow tapped into some illegal Mexican bandwidth
Yeah.
CB radio. I don't even know what it was, but my goodness, it's good to be here. Let's kick off with a good old fashioned hey guys, my name is Zach.
I'm Dean.
I'm Manny.
Did you forget your name?
Dude, for a second, I thought you were gonna do the hey guys, my name is Zach this week, or welcome to this week's episode.
Oh,
Whoa,
welcome.
Dean, are you all right?
You have a stroke or something, that guy?
No.
Wow. Welcome to this week's episode of Collecting Weekly. It's a weekly podcast where my friends and I talk about the things that matter the most to us this week in collecting.
That's right. We'd like to take a quick second to thank our sponsors for over at Water Scrapyard for this week's episode.
We got a lot of people in the chat. We have Sean, Yahtzee, Seth, Danny, Facebook user. Danny says, yo, Garboys. Mario, Eddie, Brian, one of the greatest podcasters ever. And someone said, who put a question mark on the teleprompter? What is this?
Oh, that's from Anchorman.
Oh, and then Seth says,
San Diego.
Dean
God
with
damn it,
a
who put a
fresh
question mark on the teleprompter.
Dean with the fresh cut, Doomcock approved, and Brian says they're working on a new intro. Yeah, I love it. Oh, okay, there we go.
Dean got a haircut?
Dean got them all cut. He does the full No Shave November. Remember, Manny?
Gotcha. Yeah.
Anyways, let's kick the
It's
show
not
off,
even
Dean,
November.
with it's November somewhere, Dean, with the world's favorite podcast segment. Are you ready to kick this off?
Yeah, guys, are you ready?
Yes.
Yep.
It's new
this
week.
week.
It was so
That was-
bad. It's
that was-
so fucking crispy in the edit.
That was the best one yet, I think.
Okay, well, if you say so, I trust your opinion. All right, what you can do this week? So I had a pretty busy week. I'm gonna start it off with the 6 scale Musashi. So freaking cool. Zach helped me find this on like the 3rd page of Google, which is like no man's land. Zach, what were they called?
My guy, it's the 3rd page of Google. I don't remember what it was called.
Yeah, I wanted to give them a shout out because it was so like effortless to I think it was damn it. I'll shout them out here in a second.
Yeah,
But,
one job, Dean.
Yeah, my bad. I've been trying to find this guy for a while, and this is the version 1. There's 2 versions. I added the little samurai hat. Very cool.
Love it.
But yeah, so Musashi was like the greatest swordsman who ever lived. He's probably wasn't this handsome in real life, but It is what it is.
Never know.
Glad to have him on the shelf. And then these are from Manny. So he sold me his Black Series was this Rogue Leader Luke for the Snow Speeder. This is probably my 6-inch figure of the year. Like, this thing is so fucking good. The articulation is just like really well hidden. The sculpt is amazing. You know, it's like, what's up, guys? Look at those baby blues.
Beautiful.
Yeah, this thing is just fucking incredible. And then this I wanted for a while, and Manny got it to me. The anniversary of Boba Fett, the Kenner retro on the card. Super cool. I collect a lot of Boba Fett stuff, so it's nice to have this. And then I also picked this up a long time ago, Manny. I forgot to give it to me, or he didn't forget. It's my fault. The new Spawn.
Are you okay, Dean?
Well, I don't want to throw him under the bus.
Goodness. Dean, just take a deep breath, my son.
Yeah. So this is such a crispy figure, dude. Not a big fan of the axe, but it's whatever. It'll be good until I get my Kickstarter Spawn on, but it's fucking nice.
That's nice.
I like
And
it.
then finally, this big boy. I picked this guy up from Steven. God, probably like 3 weeks ago, and I just got around to building him. But the 148 scale RX-78-2, the Granddaddy Gundam. This thing's gigantic. Zach and I are going to do some customizing on this, I think. So looking forward to that. But this thing was super easy to build. It only took, I don't know, like 2 hours maybe.
God damn.
Not really much in the way of articulation. Like, you're not going to get like much better than 90 degrees out of any of these joints.
You filled up on some pan dulce and you had a build night, right?
Hell yeah, dude.
Sean says Dean's on the devil's lettuce. Mario says he needs the retro ESP set. I'll keep an eye out, brother.
But yeah, this thing was it's a lot. It was a lot of fun to build, and it's just a gigantic shove.
Oh shit! How many? You all right?
It was like an avalanche.
That reminded me of on RoboCop when that burglar goes into the little gas station and he's like, "Open the safe," and the guy's like, "I don't have a safe," and he just kicks the cans. That's what it's
That's all I got new this week. What about you guys?
It was a pretty big week for me. I got I've been wanting these guys for a while. I need 2 more, but I got the NECA Raphael and Michelangelo in disguise. Wait, right? Yeah, that's what it is. And then I also had a big week for 6 scale. I just today got in the SW Toys Joker. I love that thing. That thing is amazing. And then I also picked up the Hot Toys Darth Maul from Rainer. Shout out Rainer. And then also I picked up the Captain Marvel Hot Toys from Lord Greg. Dude, I love that Captain Marvel figure. It is gorgeous.
How do you like the other figures that you picked up? Like the Maul? I know that was
one
you've been after for a while. Was it pretty nice?
Yeah.
Like, did it live up to the expectations?
Yeah, dude, I like the way the eyes the way they have the eyes set up. I've never seen it where you can move each eye individually, because on the Keaton Batman it has just one thing.
Yeah, I think they switched to that system. The purrs would crack a lot, and then it would make it so that, like, you know, they were a
one eye
up.
right.
Yeah, and
Dude,
so
it's beautiful.
You know, if you have a DX07 Luke or any purrs figure for that matter, you can actually unscrew the little combining piece.
Yeah,
if it does ever break, and then you can manually move them. It's really not that bad to do.
Yeah, dude. You can, like, you know, have the head looking down and have the eyes, like, you can roll them all the way back if you want, but
yeah,
it's pretty badass. And then one thing I don't like about the figure is that it comes with this huge base, the one that they have for the bike. Like, why didn't they give us a smaller base? Like, what am I supposed to do with that? That thing is like ginormous. So
the one that's like a big, like,
yeah, it's like a big, like, triangle looking one.
Yeah.
But right now I just have them on a basic stand. But I might want to do a little dynamic posing, so I might have to switch that one out.
Yeah, the for that bigger base, does it come with the flight pole? Or is it just a bit? Yeah. So the reason why I think they go with that bigger style base is some of the Iron Man
Balance.
figures. Yeah, if you have that tiny little square base and then you have the flight pole,
Well,
it makes it kind of difficult to balance the figure.
Well, the base also the one that came with the figure I have, it also has the hole for the bike. So it
Oh,
looks
I
like they
see.
were just like, you get this no matter what.
Yeah, that's interesting. Was that all? I mean, not all, but was that everything that you got this week?
Yeah, so I'm slowly getting rid of my 6 inch like smaller scale stuff. I still have a lot more, but I'm slowly getting rid of it. But yeah, I'm looking to get more into 1/6. So I
Yeah.
probably want to pick up another piece this week, but we'll see how that goes.
Ooh, can we get a hint?
No, because I don't even know what I want.
Yeah, I had an interesting week. So let's Manny, let's talk about this package we got today. So
Oh my
Manny and I got the
god.
package together, and initially it was supposed to be delivered July 13th, right? The it hit customs and it left customs the same day. Come to find out, it did not leave customs until I believe it was Saturday night, right, Manny? And it updated Sunday that it was going to be delivered today, and we were really excited about it. And Manny and I both woke up first thing in the morning, checked the tracking, and sure enough, it had not hit San Antonio left yet. We had checked around lunchtime again, and it had arrived at my local post office, and was expected delivery for tomorrow. Out of nowhere, I got a text that said it was delivered and signed by me at a totally different zip code.
The fuck?
And I'm fucking freaking out. And I call Victoria. Of course, she doesn't answer on the first call. I call Manny and I'm like, hey, what's your zip code? And he's like, blank, blank, blank. Total wrong zip code that neither of us had. And so I'm freaking out and I start driving home. And then Victoria calls me and she's like, yeah, they dropped a package off, but we didn't sign for it. So I'm thinking, okay, all's good in the world. And I'm like, I'm already halfway home. I'll just go and, let Manny know his stuff is there. I opened the box right now. In this box should have been a PS4 Spider-Man Limb Toys head, a Present Toys Joker, a Bullet Head Gwen, and 2 SW Toys Jokers. Inside the box was 2 SW Toys Jokers, a Present Toys Calvin Candy, and a Toys era Joker from the beginning of the movie when he's dressed in the Everything Must Go outfit. So I'm fucking freaking out because we're dealing with an out of country company, time differences. Fortunately, David was online from TNS, and I said like, hey, this package got delivered less than 10 minutes ago. This is exactly what was received and how I received it. And basically what they're going to do is tomorrow I'm going to ship back those figures, and then overnight our time, which is day dirt for them, they're going to ship out the correct figures to me. So it's one of those things that it's annoying, but I'm glad that they were able to say, hey, this was our mistake, this is my team's, this is our bad, we're going to fix it. But man, I I was pretty annoyed there for a little bit, and it's just one thing after another, getting the false delivery zip code and getting home. But for all intents and purposes, the SW Toys Joker is fantastic. On Manny's recommendation, I picked up the Toys Era revolver and some of the Toys Era hands, and I think that they are just really solid hands. I did use some joint juice on the ankles to fix the shoes. It's kind of interesting. This figure doesn't come with a stand, which we knew from the get go, but I just assumed that they probably would have thrown in like some generic base, just a plain black base, but there was none. I have to give them some major props. The box is really nice, super small, super compact. It's exactly what I need in a box. Looking at the Calvin Candy box from Present Toys, I mean, that figure has a base and like 2 accessories and a hand, and like 3 or 4 hands, and the box is huge. It's like storage space is a premium, so being able to have a tiny box like this is really nice. So
damn, I have a really cool display option for that Calvin.
Oh, dude.
But if you're not keeping it,
there was a really small part of me that was hoping that they would say like, hey, just keep the figure.
Yeah.
But I am kind of nervous because I know shipping to China can be expensive. So I'm hoping they're not going to give me any trouble because I know it's going to be quite a bit of money to ship it.
Yeah, but aren't they covering the shipping costs?
They're covering it, but if it's like, you know, I just don't want it to be a deal, an issue.
Or like you
True.
still owe $39.80, sir.
Yeah, I mean, worst case, like if they're gonna expedite my stuff to me, I might be willing to split shipping with them.
Just don't send them a stamp.
Yeah, they're gonna expedite it, so it's
Right.
not gonna take 80 days. It's gonna take 60 days.
Well, to be fair, a lot of the delay was on our postal services side. It was not on their it got from Hong Kong to the United States and
Fairly quickly, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was like 2 or 3 days. So the big hangup was our postal service. Let's get into the news though. So X Plus put up a Caesar statue. They put up 2 actually now. It's important to note a lot of the branding is Star Ace, but this is actually an X Plus product which is being distributed by Star Ace. A lot of like the kaiju stuff that X Plus makes has to be distributed by Star Ace in some regions. So I think this could be another example of that. But there is 2 different versions, both coming in at $289, releasing January to March 2021. Dean, Manny, this is an absolute grail piece for me. I loved the Planet of the Apes trilogy. I loved the first Planet of the Apes from back in the day. I even liked the 90s remake. That was kind of a weird take on it, but to finally have a licensed piece from this movie is really, really nice. This here is the Dawn of the Planet of the Apes version, and this is the War from the Planet of the Apes version. I'm getting the War version, and I've already told Victoria this is what I want for Christmas this year. I am so excited. What do you guys think?
How big is this? Like,
it's 39 centimeters, so I believe that is a little under 15 inches tall.
Oh, okay, so sizable.
Pretty decent size. Now, there's not a scale attached to this, so it's not like 1/8 scale, 1/10 scale.
Yeah.
I'm sure we could figure it out. And one interesting thing to note is that they're selling the horse separately, which makes me think this should be 6 scale because, this horse. I mean, horses are just like generic animals. So if they're making it released by itself, that makes me think that there are other figures that people would want to put on that horse, namely other 6 scale figures. And 39 centimeters seems too tall to be like 6-inch scale. So I'm really excited for this.
I'm confused.
Yes.
They're selling. Okay, this comes with the horse. They're just also selling the horse.
Yeah. So you get this for
you worded
$289.
that really weird. You worded it like, they're selling the horse separate. I was like, wait, you have to buy both? But you're saying in addition to this set.
That's what I
So the $289 price point covers Caesar and the horse, and that price point is the same for both versions.
Okay.
Or you can buy the horse separately. I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe the horse is $189.
The War for the Planet of the Apes is definitely cooler.
I mean, it's just ripped straight from the Blu-ray cover. I mean, it's fantastic.
Yeah. I never saw any of these movies.
What?
I preferred the original ones. So I always thought these were stupid. I was like, I'm not watching these.
These are actually prequels to the original ones.
Yeah, I know.
I'll do you one better, Dean. I've never seen any of them. Wow. No. I have seen the 90s one, but I was younger and it was just on in the background and I can't tell you what happens.
Yeah, no. I believe I own all the original ones on DVD.
I don't think I've seen the first Planet of the Apes and I believe the second, but I don't think I've seen for the original ones. I don't think I've seen past that.
Oh man, those movies are so awesome.
Dude, please, Dean, just for me, check out the first one is a little weird, but
that's the one with
the second with
face, right?
Franco.
Yeah.
Danny says Caesar looks amazing. Eddie says I hope they make the rest of the apes. Yeah, Dean, please check these movies out.
I'll see if they're on Amazon because I mean it couldn't hurt, but like I said, those other movies are just so I don't want to say iconic, but like significant. I think like
by Mario Te Baña.
Like doing prequels to them almost seemed insulting. I don't know.
Mario says Dean and Manny haven't seen New Apes. I quit the chat.
This figure looks cool. I'm just saying I never saw the movie, so I can't say whether or not I would want to own this.
This
looks incredible.
Is amazing. Like I get what you're saying. You know, like they touched something that was by many people like a very sacred property. But I think
It's
they did
almost
it.
like doing a prequel or sequel to 2001. You know what I mean? Like, oh, like
Well, they did that. It's called 2010.
that's terrible. Why would they?
Have you seen that movie?
No, I've
It's actually
never.
pretty decent. It's called 2010, the year we made contact. It's actually made like almost a few years after the 2001 came out.
Is it by
Pretty
Stanley Kubrick?
I would have to check. Let's check right now.
Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas, Dr.
Here we
Zayas,
made
Dr. Zayas.
contact, directed
Yeah.
by. Let's see. No, not by Stanley Kubrick, but it is actually based on the book, which is what the original film
Oh,
is based on.
okay.
Sean says, "Hey guys, remember when Zach hadn't seen Scott Pilgrim? Yeah, hey, remember that ended like at 2 p.m. Central Time. So fuck you, Sean." Anyways, so
Poor
this
Sean.
was added just a few moments before the show started, but I'm gonna butcher this. Let's see. How you
It's pronounced
toys?
Gladiator. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, they are releasing a third-party Gladiator Maximus. Now, this just again, they just put up the teaser for it about 20 minutes ago, and we do not have a price yet. But I am so excited. I know Big Chief Studios kind of let the
Big
world
Chief
down
Studios.
by canceling their Gladiator a few years ago. So this is gonna be an instant buy for me if this figure turns out looking
Isn't that a famous rapper?
Big Chief
Gladiator.
The mask.
No, that's the one with Jim Carrey.
Wait,
Oh.
what are you saying? The Mask?
Yeah. There's a rapper that uses that mask.
Well, that's Cuban Pete at the end when he dances on the cop car.
No, pinche way.
Oh,
Okay, we'll just skip over this one. I don't think there's any.
No. Wait, I wanted to talk about.
Okay, well, let's go.
I have gone on record. Yeah, Doom. There you go. That's the rapper. Anyway, I've gone on the record of saying I don't care for this movie. I really
What
don't.
is your problem? You've never seen?
No, I've seen it. I just don't like it.
No, the Apes trilogy. Now this.
Okay,
I quit the show.
don't say I've never seen the Apes trilogy because I've seen the ones that matter.
there you go. Oof.
I've seen the ones that matter. Anyway, people seem to fucking adore the shit out of this movie. So the fact that there's still a market for figures like this is pretty incredible. And I think the last one I saw on eBay like this, how much was it, Zach? Like $1 million?
I think literally it was like $200,000.
Was it the one that said "Buy my figure so I can retire"?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's cool that they're still making figures for this movie.
Eddie says he misses the old Dean.
What is the old? I don't know what that means. I'm the same me every time.
The old Dean, man. The old Dean that one time we were live and you said you didn't like this movie, and then literally while we were live, you're like, you know what? It had this scene and then this scene and this scene, and you're like, yeah, that was a good movie. That's the old Dean. They missed Dean.
I don't. I think what happened, honestly, when this movie came out, it was like one of the most like
9/11?
accurate portrayals of the time period in existence. And so like every teacher would play this movie in school when there was nothing to do. And I remember like legitimately class period after class period after class period, the teacher would show this movie. And so I would watch like the same part of the movie in like 8 different classes all day. And I hated it.
What the fuck school did you go to where you didn't learn and you just watched a Gladiator in every class? You're like, all right, this is math. We're gonna watch.
No, like I said, when there was nothing to do, like, oh, like,
does that happen? Did that happen often in your school where there was nothing to do? I can't recall that happening very often.
Well, you went to an inner city school. That's not my fault.
Wow, wow, Dean, we're going for 2 in 1 to show. Seth says, "Are you not entertained?" Optical says, "I missed when Dean was into manly movies."
I am into manly movies, just like the good ones.
We're going for a third. Oh man, this is such a good movie.
I don't care for the movie, but like I said, the fact that there's companies knowing that there's a market for these figures is really cool. And to seeing somebody step up to the plate, granted third party, and ripping everybody off, like I think it's great.
Sean says, "Damn the double quit! You don't see that every day." Oh man,
You're not in the chats with them.
oh,
I see it all too often.
Woo Toys put up the absolute ass Dr. Green figure.
What,
dude?
This looks like Ian. This looks like Michael
Ian.
Rappaport. Michael Rappaport,
That
the
looks
comedian.
Dude, the gauntlet makes
I
absolutely no
was gonna
sense.
say it looks like a monk figure.
This makes no sense.
The detective monk, the one that's afraid of.
Oh, yes. The one that the dude that comes out on Men in Black, right?
Yeah. He's like afraid of germs.
Dude, they remind me of Michael Rappaport. I can't not see this.
No, he's afraid of getting his head blown off.
Oh my god!
I don't know why. I mean, this is a figure that I don't think anyone wanted, that anyone needed.
It's really.
It comes with green Hulk hands for no reason at all.
I think
it has
Greg
a
was
stupid
excited.
long neck. Even I think Greg might have been the only person in the entire world.
Yeah,
that
I don't know why
enjoyed
Greg
that
has
figure.
such a hard on for the Hulk.
Sean says, "The fuck
anything
is this
Hulk-
figure? He wasn't even in the movie."
Yeah.
Oh man, this is coming in at $150, releasing Q1 2021. And Manny, you were talking about the gauntlet.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make any sense because he didn't have it when he was like that, and it
No, he
wasn't that-
literally doesn't look like that a single time in the movie. You don't see Bruce Banner since Infinity War.
That's right. But it's using the Endgame background. It's just
Yeah. The hands are cool because you could have that. Remember, in like at the beginning of Infinity War when he's trying to turn into the Hulk. That makes sense, or like Ragnarok or something. But I don't know. This is just like why?
okay. So let's say you want to pose them with the green hands. The face doesn't make any sense because when he had green hands, he was doing
he's
like the
straining.
Neck. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That says, "Ma, we got the stones." Oh, that's great. Yeah, this is really bad. This might be the worst thing I've seen.
It has a light up gauntlet, which is cool, but
the thing
The
is,
gauntlet is the only redeeming quality of this entire figure.
and even then, what figure can you put that on? A 6-inch Thanos?
That's
probably not even.
You can't put it on a Tony Stark. It doesn't match his armor.
Well, he's dead, so
I know, but he's snapping. You couldn't put it on a Thanos. It's too small. I don't know.
I mean,
like the gauntlet is even dumb. This whole figure is only second to what's her name from Captain Marvel?
Brie Larson.
Yeah, that figure that just came out.
The SW Toys one.
Yeah,
dude. But I've seen where they swap out the
It
head
doesn't
for the
look
hot.
bad. Yeah, when
Like-
they do what Manny's saying.
Yeah, for sure. But this,
You know-
no, this is a hard.
I
Danny
will
says
say-
he used this figure
no, go
from
ahead.
Miami Vice Bash. Go ahead,
I
Manny.
will say that if the body is true to like the Hot Toys Bruce Banner body, you could probably use this body for a Michael Myers because the arms look like they're sitting pretty flush to the body. So that could probably be, one good thing about it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. The outfit looks really well tailored. I like Danny said, use it as a kit bash for something else.
Yeah.
I would immediately swap out that head sculpt though.
Yeah, I don't see. What's his name?
I have the Avengers Bruce Banner.
Michael.
Shout out to Manny.
Oh yeah.
And I love that thing. I love Mark Ruffalo as Bruce Banner, so having him on the shelf is cool. That figure is pretty expensive, so if you are really dead set on having a Bruce Banner, I guess this is cool. It's his later look. He's older and more distinguished in the hair, but the likeness just like isn't all there. But
Dean, what body did you use for the Hot Toys?
I just got a generic necked body on
See, this might be something that you might consider, so you can use the clothes.
yeah.
And the actual, you can just switch the.
Yeah, maybe the clothes are better. I like the gray suit.
And I'm sure someone like Greg or something will buy the head sculpt if they don't have it
Dude,
already.
shout out to Steven Krat. He said that this figure looked like this chick with the head.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite memes ever.
What a absolute treasure trove of a figure. Going to give us laughs for many years to come.
Yeah, this is again, if you really need Bruce Banner on the shelf and you don't want to pay the aftermarket prices for the Avengers one, I say go for it.
Yeah.
But easy pass for me, unless this is like another one of those like $90 kits.
No, it's $150.
God damn, no way.
Dude, you could buy a lot for $150.
Yeah.
Up next, Asmus did show off an upgrade to their Aragorn head, and I mean, you gotta give a round of applause to a company that is willing to take criticism, make some changes. I know we talked about it when we first showed this figure that it was rumored that they were going to revisit the sculpt. I think Danny Lee had mentioned that, and here we have the original on the left, aka Chicken Run, and on the right we have the updated portrait. I'm not saying this is a million times better, but it is way fucking better than the first one.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have said nailed it, but
yeah. There was a lot of people in the chat that said in Asmus's comments that were like, I wasn't going to get it initially. This update makes it a must-have. Eric says I'm like 3 minutes behind, but that Bruce Banner is based off of a magazine cover they did for Infinity War in-game. Deanie says 150 is a bit much. Dean, what do you think about that? I know you said it was pretty decent, but I think we have to tip our hats to Asmus in this.
Yeah, that's nice, dude. And that was a quick turnaround, dude. I mean, we talked about that, last week?
The week prior.
The week before. 2 weeks.
Let me tip my hat real quick.
Hey,
yeah.
Manny, on that figure, can you actually take the disguise off and it's just like the full
I can have just a regular turtle. Yeah, that's what I'm planning to do.
Shout out to NECA. What were you saying, Dean? Sorry.
Oh, I was just like that turnaround was quick to not only get it re-sculpted and then painted and then photographed. Like, it's not like they just took a picture of their desk. Like, look what we did. They actually did a fucking new photo shoot with this thing. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, the one thing I will say that looking at all the pictures that they had posted in that one thread, I really wanted to get a good straight-on shot of the head. All of the poses were like this, where they're a little off-center. But I mean, the hair looks a lot better. It's a lot finer in the detail. The paintwork looks pretty good, and I think I'm definitely excited to see where this line goes because, a lot of people were upset that first attempt did not turn out to their liking.
I mean, it is also a prototype, so the final one could also look like ass.
That is true. That is very true. Now, Manny, this is probably exciting for you. The Ace Toys Lord Drakon and Gold Ranger. Would the Gold Ranger be a pickup for you, my friend?
Instant day one. I need that. Like, I'm okay not having any other Rangers. I'm having a difficult time getting rid of this one. I probably won't. But yeah, I need. Even if I put them on a bookshelf somewhere, I need it. Like,
okay,
no question.
You're a little younger than me. I grew up with the Power Rangers. I don't remember the Gold Ranger, but what is it about the Gold Ranger that you are so obsessed with?
All right, so you're what, like 4 years older than me, probably. So
31. So
I was born in '92, and I think the Rangers were already what, 91?
Yeah,
92. Yeah. So by the time I was like 4, Power Rangers Zeo was out. That's the next. It's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and then right after that was Mighty Morphin. Power Rangers Zeo. No, Zeo.
I thought it was Space was next. Turbo.
No. No.
Really?
Check it out.
I'm not doubting you. I just thought that was what was next.
No, I could be wrong, but I want to say that Zeo was next, and that's how they brought the Red Ranger back. Tommy, right? No, not Tommy. Billy.
No, Billy's the Blue Ranger.
Okay. Anyway, so they brought
Tommy
the Red
was
Ranger
the White
back.
Ranger. Jason was the Red Ranger.
They brought Jason back, and he took over for a little bit, and then someone else took over. But the reason why the Gold Ranger is so special to me, I guess, because my mom bought me the costume. We went to Target one year, and I was the Gold Ranger, and I just remember being the Gold Ranger and being so happy. So Gold Ranger is like my guy.
That's fair.
Seth says Mighty Morphin Ninjas, Zeo, Turbo, and In Space. Very cool. Eddie says 1/6 Gold Ranger. Where can I pre-order? So Eddie, this is an Ace Toys teaser. I do not believe that Dracon or the Gold Ranger have gone out for pre-order just yet, but when it does,
No,
we
not
will
yet.
be sure to talk about it. I think it's great. I think a lot of people are really. I think like a second wave of the Rangers came out this past week, and a lot of people are really happy with them. So I am. I wish I had the space and the money. I'll say that. I think they're really good, but space and money being limiting factors, I don't
Are
think I'll be able to get into this line.
are these like actually licensed or no?
No, they're
No.
third party.
Okay.
Zach says Andy doesn't mess around. He hired a new sculptor and immediately had him fix it. That is in regards to the Aragorn. So definitely good stuff. Yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm really excited for you, Manny. Hopefully you're able to get this, and hopefully it doesn't break the bank, which I think
No,
they've been pretty reasonable, like 120-ish.
yeah,
each
dude.
for
I
the-
think right now on TNS you can pick up the Green Ranger, Mighty Morphin Ranger for like 140 shipped.
That's not bad.
No,
That's definitely not bad at all.
but that's a little rabbit hole that you'll be crawling in.
Yeah. Now, Supermad Toys did put up this post, "Who will sit on the stool?" And this is what I believe is the Wallace stool from Blade Runner 2049. So looks like they're chugging along on that figure. Obviously, it's a stool. We're not going to spend too much time on it, but I think they really nailed Kay. I think they really nailed Deckard. They've said they're making a young Deckard after Wallace. So definitely we're going to keep an eye on this company, and hopefully, fingers and toes crossed, when my next TNS package comes,
Dude,
it'll be
Jared
everything
Leto's such a good bad guy in that movie.
He really is.
I really can't wait to see where they go with the. I mean, they're obviously going to make another one, aren't they?
Another
Blade Runner. Because it kind of just
it was like 30
ends.
years between the first sequels. Hopefully, it's not. It'll be literally 2049 when we get the next one.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Actually, I think we're right because I think 2020 was when the first Blade Runner was set, right? Could be wrong.
I don't remember.
Danny Lee says, "Let's take a moment of silence for that banner head sculpt." Yeah, that thing was trash. Now, HasLab did put up some photos of their Unicron update. Based on some quick Q&A in the comments, the person that was handling this figure, I think they're trying to work out the instructions and how to make them as clear as possible. But the person said it takes almost an hour to transform it, which seems like really awful. I don't know that a lot of people would be doing this transformation that often. But he did show some photos of the different parts here and some work in progress on the instructions. So
It almost looks too straightforward. How would it take an hour?
I don't know. I think in the comments he just said it's a very cumbersome figure to handle. I mean, it obviously is quite massive. Maybe it's just making sure that parts click in where they need to click in. I mean, the Optimus Prime, the TE01, that was like a 35-minute transformation. So, and that was 60 steps with like tons of little pieces unfolding. So, I mean, I don't really know how this is going to equate to an hour. But one person, the person that did transform it, said after a few times he was able to get it down to, I think he said like 35 minutes for the transformation. So definitely should be interesting. Sean says it looks like it would be a nightmare to transform. And I believe they say 1999 is the year for Blade Runner. So.
I want nothing to do with this.
No, me neither. I think it looks like ass. And I think Jobby the Hong is actually reviewing the third-party one that we got really excited about. I think he's reviewing that this weekend on his
I thought they
YouTube
shut that one down.
channel.
No, they did another one, right?
Yeah, they did another
It's
one.
smaller.
Yep. So we'll see what what ends up being with this. But let's get on to released figures now. The Infinity War Star-Lord did get released in Hong Kong. We've had the final blogger picks thus far, and I think it looks really good. I feel like Star-Lord is one of those characters that they seem to get right when they get it right. And, this figure has a ton of neat accessories like the bubbles for the blaster and the Doctor Strange effects. I mean,
And
I
the
think this is
rocket boots.
the rocket boots. I think this is a slam dunk. What do you guys think about it?
Dude, I love it. Because he does come with that bubble effect. I have been in the market for a armored Thanos, but now I'm like, damn, do I want to just get an Infinity War Thanos again?
Infinity War Thanos is the best one.
I was just thinking about when
he's
he
got
put that,
way more posing options.
Dude, I was just thinking about the end of the movie Infinity War when he puts that last stone and he's all like, dude, I'm just like, damn it. And he's pretty affordable now, so.
Dude, I got one 260 shipped.
Damn.
That's insane.
I'll give you 261 right now, cash.
No, I want Thanos. Star-Lord is easily one of my favorite characters in the MCU. I'm happy. I just got the V1 with the version 2 jacket, or the short jackets of the long jacket. That's good enough for me. But both the versions of Star-Lord that are out got really expensive. I think he kind of evened out a little bit, but he was still kind of high. So a third one will drop the price a little bit, I think. It'll give people the chance to get him if they missed out. They want to pay aftermarket prices.
Yeah,
And it has different accessories, so it's different enough that it's, unique in its own way. So I think this is a fucking slam dunk.
Yeah, I
Zach-
have this one on pre-order.
Real quick, Zach says there's 14 people watching, but only 6 likes on the video. Go like the video before I got to go upside all y'all's head. Yeah, definitely go like the video. We have someone that like watches our videos and like right when they go live, thumbs it down. Like there's like 2 people, and I have to join them. I don't want them to feel left out. So definitely, if you're watching and you like this, give us a thumbs up. Thank you for that, Zach. But yeah, I'm super excited for this. And then the Remnant Trooper is hitting imminent arrival in the United States this week. I think that this bodes really well for us getting the Mando in a few weeks. I'm just so excited. I don't really like the figure that much, but dude, I hit up Steven. I'm like, yo, let me know what I owe, man, so I can set it aside. The day it comes in, I'll swing by and pick it up. I'm super excited. Dean, you have that on pre-order as well, right?
The Mando?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I owe less than $100.
Yeah, I think I'm at like 110 or something like that.
I think I owe like 60 or something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay on payday 45, I think.
Nice.
And then I'll owe 60 after that.
What a guy. And Manny, you have this on pre-order as well, or you're gonna pre-order it?
No, yeah, I have it on. I have it through Sideshow. I'm just gonna use my points.
I have the A New Hope Troopers. I have 2 of them. So any other Stormtrooper, I'm really not that interested in. Because the A New Hope ones are like my ideal Stormtroopers. They're clean, shiny. The design is there. I do really like the Return of the Jedi Stormtroopers, but again, I already have the 2 A New Hope ones. So even something like this is a pretty easy pass.
Yeah.
Because later on in the show, there's clean Stormtroopers. So really, if I want to pose the Mando with Stormtroopers, I still have that option with my New Hope ones. So this is cool if you really want a Stormtrooper and you want it to look like this.
Yeah.
Hey, this is a great figure. I don't think it's too expensive.
It's not too bad.
So, more power to you. For me personally, easy pass, but I do like it.
Fern says, I just want the boosters from this for one of my Star-Lords. Fernando, hit up Eric. He's got a great set of boosters you can buy off of him. They're really good. Probably the best boosters that I think I've ever seen.
Oh.
Dean, it is that time of the show. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put you in a ball.
Oh, shit, dude. That is such a fucking... Dude, we have to talk about that on the show.
Next After Dark. After Dark.
Yeah. Oh, my God, dude. You need to get all the pics and shit.
Oh, man, dude.
Oh, my God. Yeah, okay. Sorry. We're going to talk about What the Scrapyard. Kevin, stop it. We want to thank our friends over at Water Scrapyard for sponsoring this week's episode of Collecting Weekly. You can find them on Instagram at Water Scrapyard. That's their name on Facebook and their eBay store as well. They make 3D printed parts for hard to come by Kenner and Hasbro vehicles, as well as resin printed head sculpts of dozens of different characters in the Star Wars universe and other universes. If you don't see a character you like on their Instagram, just send them a message and you can get it designed and printed and shipped for a pretty reasonable fee.
Yeah, these are some examples of his head sculpts here that were painted by our friend Ian at Darkside Customs. What a guy.
And if you want one of these head sculpts that's painted like this from Ian, all you got to do is be a member of our Patreon.
Dude, I'm sending...
top tier.
3 months.
I'm sending one of my Darth Maul heads to him.
Nice.
What a guy. Dean, our movie this week was Scott Pilgrim versus the World. I will give a brief primer and then I will let you talk about it. So, Scott Pilgrim versus the World is a 2010 action comedy romance film co-written and produced and directed by Edgar Wright, based on the graphic novel series Scott Pilgrim by Brian Lee O'Malley. It stars Michael Cera as Scott Pilgrim, a slacker musician who must win a competition to get a record deal and battle the 7 evil exes of his newest girlfriend, Ramona Flowers, played by Mary Elizabeth Winstead. The film was a box office bomb, but received positive reviews from critics who particularly noted the film's visual style and humor. It eventually garnered a cult following. It has made several top 10 lists and received over 70 awards and nominations, one of which was being shortlisted for the Best Visual Effects category at the 83rd Academy Awards, in a scholarly analysis that has been widely discussed as a transmedia narrative. Dean, tell me about this movie.
Sean says, "Is this a perfect a film, and why is the answer yes?" That's a pretty slam dunk question, because this movie is perfect. Manny, have you seen it?
Yeah, sadly I've only seen it once.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
I've seen this movie. I don't know, 100.
this is the one with Brie Larson, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Captain America.
Captain America and Superman.
And Adrian Balboa's real child. He's
Adrian.
the last guy.
And the Punisher's in it too.
Really? Which?
The vegan police.
That is amazing.
So it's got Superman, Captain America, Captain
which
Marvel.
Superman? Which Superman?
Superman Returns. The vegan. The guy who's actually vegan.
Vegan. Me?
Todd.
Todd Packer?
No.
I got it. Anyway, so Dean, so tell me about this movie.
It's incredible. I don't even know where to start. The intro alone is packed full with like 20 different references to video games, pop culture, the way they introduce characters as like a video game.
It reminded me, like, I got the feeling watching this film of Ready Player One, where like every second there's a little nugget of something. Like, just it could even be a soundbite. It could be a graphic style. There's a few people in the chat: Fernando, Jason, Danny. Never seen it, but yeah, it's pretty good. I saw it for the first time today, and I will say I feel like it probably would have been a really fun movie to watch like an IMAX 3D, especially if all the text is coming out of the screen. It almost reminds me of that feeling of Spider-Verse. Like anytime there's a punch, you get like the big like KO on the screen. Yeah, you get all those things. And Michael Cera, an absolute god. I mean, like 2000s was like just a great time to be Michael Cera. But I mean, I really enjoyed this film. Ramona, absolute babe, and I enjoyed this movie. I had no expectations going into it. I didn't even read the primer of this, of the synopsis. I was very impressed. Knives Chow, maybe not the biggest fan of that character, but otherwise, I thought it was a really good movie, a very original movie, and a very interesting movie, in my opinion.
Knives, that's such a cool name. My sister said the OST is amazing. Yeah, it's by Beck, so that should tell you enough right there. There are a few songs in the movie that are not by Beck, but I think he performs them. I don't even know where to start with this movie because it's so fantastic, dude. Like even like subtle things where like their eyebrows raised, there's like a sound cue, or like you said, every frame, every second of this movie, there's something to see or catch your eye, or even like the way they transition from scene to scene. Like Scott will be walking down the hallway, and then like the shadows get darker, and then all of a sudden he's in a dream. Like he fell asleep later in the day, and time has progressed, and now he's dreaming.
Or like they kissed, and the screen turns black, and there's a kiss heart thing,
a little heart,
opening the door, and the screen goes to black.
Yeah, it's just it's so unique. I can't think of a movie that, I don't know, makes me feel as good while watching it. It's a pretty classic, like, I don't know, it's a pretty, like, I don't want to say manly.
I have a lot of those movies. They're under my bed, though.
Yeah, One Night in Paris.
One Night in China.
Or that one with Ray J. I forgot what it's called.
Yo, so the way y'all said about
Kim
the
and Ray.
transition, really quick, going to a different film. Have y'all ever seen Birdman with Michael Keaton?
No, but I heard
With
it's a
no
one-take film.
transitions. Yeah.
Dude, it's like for the first I think it's like an hour and a half movie, and for the first like hour and 20 minutes, there's like no cuts, and then like the last 10 minutes, like cut. But it's like it's pretty wild.
Really? Yeah, Edgar Wright just has a really interesting way of cutting a really simple action into something super like exciting, like tying your shoes. He does this like weird thing where he like zooms in and cuts and like has like these loud like I don't know like action noises, and it's like if you ever watched Shaun of the Dead or Hot Fuzz, he did those movies too.
That style reminds me a lot of Sam Raimi, the way he does, like, I don't know if you, Halloween 2, Spider-Man 2, like when they're going to remove Doc Ock's tentacles.
Whoa, hello.
That's the wrong movie, my guy.
I know.
Hello. You were watching Doc Cock and
Yeah, no, the song goes in the air and like the camera zooms in and it's very still and there's like a little drum. I don't know. Like he does that a lot in movies. And yeah, I know. What you mean.
It's almost
It's like
what's
a
his
zoom.
name?
and it's
John
like-
Woo movie.
Yeah.
Like bullet time, like he invented bullet time. It's kind of like that, but on the extreme. Instead of slowing down, it's real fast.
Right.
Yeah, this movie is just fucking fantastic. It's about a guy that's dating a girl and he's got to fight for her hand against seven evil exes. Not ex-boyfriends, exes. It's just it's such a good movie.
Yeah. Oh, he
I
said
thought it was
spoiler. Jason
fantastic.
Nelson.
I'm glad that you liked it, Zach, because you're kind of persnickety when it comes to.
I'm not snickety, motherfucker. I like what I like and I don't like what I don't like.
Exactly.
Right?
Like you're kind of a dick about it.
How am I a dick about it? At least I watched the movies you told me to
Oh,
watch.
Dean, you're gonna
That's
make him do the show.
Hello. Don't make me triple quit, motherfucker. Got my finger on the button. These are some photos of Adon, Sweet Angel,
Sweet
the
Adon.
catalyst for a little dusty here, but yeah, these are some pictures of Adon's collection here, and what a collection this guy has. Some of these Funko Pops, Dean, you were saying were quite expensive.
Yeah, dude. The Sex Bomb one right there, that was a SDCC exclusive. And he got it signed by the creator of Scott Pilgrim. But just that box set is probably, I don't know, like $300-400. It's been a while since I checked the price. I know that Knives is pretty expensive. I have a few, and I think even the regular Scott where he's just holding a picture of where he's like, have you seen a girl with hair like this? And it's just like a scribble. I think even that Scott is like up to $90 right now. All the Scotts are just really expensive.
On that Funko Pop, I see that he has the SDCC sticker.
Yeah.
So that makes it go up even higher.
Yeah, most of them are exclusives. In fact, I think almost all of them are exclusives except for the first Knives, Ramona, Scott, and I think those are the only ones that were non-exclusive.
So when Funko releases their exclusives, they have the con stickers, and then they also have the shared stickers that you'll find at Walmart or Target or something, and he has an actual con sticker. So that came from the actual con.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Adon does it big.
Yeah, he opens, like I said, or as you can see, he opens most of them. But he literally has every character. It's pretty great.
Ooh. That's
I
scary.
wish Todd and what's her name? Ivy Adams come in a 2-pack, I believe, and those are expensive.
I will say, I will give him my hats off. Okay.
Nice. Yeah. This is a vegan place right there on the bottom right.
Love it. Now, Dean, Manny, we did have a very short show sheet today. I think there's only 4 or 5 things on it. So we asked our Ox members to give us some topics to discuss. Now, we asked them, when does a hobby become an obsession? And I wanted to hear you guys' thoughts.
That's pretty
on that.
easy.
I think it's when you go through like a like a massive like life change, like if your wife dumps you, your girlfriend dumps you, and you have a hobby already, and you just try and fill that void. Not that I'm saying that happened to me, but I feel like then it can become like I'm obsessed. I need to get these things because I need to fill this emptiness inside me.
The difference between a hobby and an obsession. I'll just use Manny as an example, just because it's the most recent.
What?
But he is able to look at his collection and say, I'd rather have something else. So let me sell all this shit to fund my next project.
When I do that,
Someone
you
who's
guys just make fun of
obsessed.
me.
Yeah, but you make a habit out of it, man. He does it like
I have
once a
literally
year.
not done it like in like a year.
Let-
I've not
let
had like
Dean-
a
let
massive
Dean finish.
collection. Yeah, Dean, finish. Go ahead.
Someone who's
His
obsessed probably wouldn't do that, and they would also buy shit they don't even want just to have it,
Right.
just to complete the line. Like I was buying.
Uh-oh.
I was buying Star Wars 3 3/4 inch figures, and I would really only get the ones I wanted. And my friend was like, "No, you got to buy all of them. You got to complete the set because they come out in waves." And it's like, but I don't want the wave. I just want this one or these two. He's like, yeah, but they'd be worth more if you had all of them. It's like, but it's not about selling it or making money. It's I want it.
What I like, yeah.
So yeah, being able to say, hey, I'm only going to collect Star Wars figures from the original trilogy. That's a hobby. Buying every Star Wars figure that comes out and having your pre-order list 1,000 figures long because you have to own them all is an obsession.
That makes sense. I like that. I like the way you put it.
I don't think I could put that any better, Dean. I think you nailed it.
Nice.
Yeah.
My hats off to you, Dean.
I'm gonna change
that
the
should just be
episode
all
title
day from now on.
to hats off.
Hats off to you.
Dude, make a sticker, Manny, with a little turtle hands.
Just like this.
The next question is from Jason Nelson. He says, cutting the fat, most people are selling large parts of their collections here recently.
Me?
What items would you never part with from your
Salt.
collections? Of course, not considering that your times get so bad and desperate you have to
Oh,
part
that's a
with those
good
items.
question.
I'll start this one off.
Leave the question up.
I just wanted people to see your beautiful face. Things that I probably wouldn't sell. I don't think I could bring myself to sell the Tyrannosaur for a number of reasons. Yeah, I don't think Mario. Real quick, let me catch up on the chat. Mario says, "I guess I'm obsessed." Deanie says, "Smog is obsessed with his collection. I will not part with a single coin." Sean says, "Damn, I guess I'm obsessed." I definitely don't think I would sell my Tyrannosaur. I don't think I would sell my Optimus because I've bought and sold G1 Optimus, G1 style Optimuses quite a few times. I don't think I've had several offers to buy this, but I don't think I would sell it. The NECA 18-inch Gypsy Danger, I've had like at least 3 or 4 people try to get it off me.
Just do it, Zach. Just do it.
And then I don't know, man. I think that those might be the only figures I don't think I would sell. Maybe the Mark III Iron Man, but lately I've been kind of had that thought. And then also, of course, Dean, we've talked about this before on the show, but the Funko Pop Darth Vader that Victoria got me like like 6 years ago. Fern says he would never sell his Nightmare Batman or DX11.
Well,
Dean,
there
Manny,
was
what
some
do you guys think?
speculation. There was some talk earlier this year about selling that Nightmare Batman, so I don't know.
What do you guys
That's
think?
true. He
what
did
would you
say
not
that.
sell?
Fern, you liar.
Dean, I'll let you go first.
I would never sell my Final Fantasy VII stuff. But like, I would never even consider it. Not even like, hey, would you rather eat today or have your figures? I'd
Wait,
just do my
Dean,
figures.
time out. Can you send me your auction listings, please? Jesus Christ, man. Been waiting for like days.
I have like 4 days left to get that done.
Well, they're due on Thursday.
Okay, well, I have 2 days then.
You told me you would send them like.
Oh, we can still submit stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got 2 days.
That I have. I mean, I think I sold everything, but
Dude, I might put my Rangers up there.
Yeah, so I definitely would never sell my Final Fantasy VII stuff. I'd be really hard pressed to sell any of my Robotech stuff. I mean, I love Star Wars, but there's a lot of Star Wars stuff out there. So I feel like if I had to sell something and replace it later, that'd probably be the easiest stuff to replace.
Yeah.
So probably my Final Fantasy 7 stuff for sure, and then my Robotech stuff second.
Mario Cortez says, Dean, would you ever sell your Short Trooper?
I mean, if I was hard pressed to sell it, yeah. I mean, the question is, what items would you never part? Not considering hard times. Oh, I mean,
Stephen Kretz says Mondo Iron Giant.
in a perfect world, I would never sell anything because I like it all. But yeah. I think just Final Fantasy 7.
So for me, I have a handful of things. RoboCop, the Hot Toys, it'll never leave my collection ever.
Such a wild story on how you got that figure.
Thanks to Dean. Actually, I will say
hashtag no tax.
the tax man. And then the 89 Batman, it was a gift from you guys. It's never leaving my collection. Just something that's never going to leave.
Such a wonderful moment ruined by tech issues.
And then I have a couple more things. So the what?
I thought we had that on video.
We had it on video, but our good mic crashed during the recording, and then like the camera mic isn't.
But don't I have it on my phone?
I think you have it on your phone.
Yeah, but I don't think I ever saw the video of it.
I'll plug in my phone and see if I can.
See if you have access to the YouTube, see if you can upload it private.
Okay.
I think that'd be a cool moment.
I also have the it's all right. The Small Soldiers.
Dude, yes.
What's his name? Major Chip Hazard and the Build-A-Figure Inspector Gadget from McDonald's, and then one little group thing, all my Michael Myers stuff. This whole last week I've been selling stuff. It's never crossed my mind to sell anything Michael Myers. Like, never, ever.
Yeah, the boy's wearing a Halloween shirt right now.
I live and breathe it.
You really do. You really fucking love that.
So that was Jason Nelson's question. Big shout out to Jason. Ian says, in general, how have people noticed collecting change in recent years, the good and the bad? I know we talked about this on one of our streams, but Sideshow's prices seem to be going up. I think people are starting to get priced out of the hobby. I think quality of figures doesn't. I feel like we're kind of like plateauing a little bit. Like there hasn't really been like a big thing that's like really impressed me in the hobby lately. Like I know Hot Toys brought back the DX figures, but I don't really know that. I mean, the Darth Maul's obviously fantastic, but typically like a DX figure is like something with a shitload of accessories. Like it should be like the Jack Sparrow. I mean, it was like a diorama base, a fucking like 20 accessories. Like, I mean, I don't know.
Dude,
I just don't really feel like quality is increasing. I think third party. I think I said this on After Dark, but I feel like we're in the golden age of third party right now. Like they're just putting out so much good shit. Manny, what do you think about this?
To piggyback on that, I was watching a video from Zach that he put on, I don't know, like 1/6 Republic. He was basically talking about how Hot Toys is no longer hungry, so like they're kind of like slowly going down. And I will say, yes, I agree. But then you also have them giving us bangers like the Mandalorian. Like, damn! Like I cannot wait to get that figure. So evens out.
That makes sense. Like, the Hot Toys already has that reputation to,
like, we're good. What's up?
Yeah. Now it's like, now we're gonna make whatever the fuck we want, and you're just gonna have to deal with it.
Right.
Instead of like, what can we make to make you guys happy? It's like, well, you guys are already happy, so we're gonna do what we want to do.
Yeah.
For the most part, that's not always the case, but another thing I noticed is, which I think is a good thing. Companies are more likely to listen to their customers. Just as an example, the Aragorn from earlier in the show. And it's almost, I don't want to say it's too easy, but I mean, think about getting a company to change their figure even, I don't know, 5 years ago. They probably wouldn't listen to you or care that it's like, this is what we're going to make, deal with it.
Right.
But now it's like, dude, in under a week they're already changing a design. I think that's amazing. I think that's a good aspect of the change in recent years. I don't know if this just meant, or he said good and bad, so that's a good one. Is the again companies listening to their where the hell do they go? Both of y'all left. Companies listening to their customers.
Zach says lack of source content, overpricing, greed, and terrible distribution deal. The hobby as we know it is on its way out. It's going back to third party and customs, just like it was before Hot Toys. Jason says there's not been anything new impressive to me since 2012 to 2013. Quality has been quite stagnant since then. My guy, I remember when you were gushing about that Mantis like 2 years ago. You couldn't stop talking about it.
Dude, hold on. Let me pull up, or let me send you a picture, Zach, and you pull it up.
Art says, how about when I go to the toy section, there's no kids, but full of adults? I've noticed that mostly at local comic stores. There's not really a lot of kids that go to those shops, but when I go to Walmart, I mean, I see plenty of kids looking at the toys. Maybe that's just my own experience. Manny, I think you're on mute.
I know, I'm sorry. I will say I've never really, maybe a handful of times, I've never ran into another adult in the toy section. Like it's always just like empty. Maybe
Dude,
a
I
handful,
saw
you
this
know,
dude at Walmart the other day in the toy section that's hella racist, and I was going to call his ass out, but you never know. People are too crazy.
I will say one time I saw this guy. He was, you know how like people hide toys that they can't afford under the little.
Dude, I think that's so janky.
Well, I saw someone put a figure up there, and the dude was like bent over, and his crack was out, bro. I was just like, shit, like I couldn't stop staring at it.
Hella ass.
Oh yeah, double cheeked up.
Yeah, on a Thursday afternoon. Rick says, I've been collecting since 1989. I mainly collect 1/6 scale, and there was nothing but vintage toys available then. I had 2 shelf units in my room before I got married, and I'd collect up until the shelves were full and then box them up, put them in storage to start anew. By the time I got married, I had a half room full of vintage G.I. Joes, Marks, Best of the West, Big Jims, Megos, and Captain Actions. Started by collecting what I had as a kid and then wanted to show my son what I used to play with. I started collecting the new 12-inch in the early 90s with the Target Duke that came out during Desert Storm. Then 21st Century Toys, Black Box International, BVI, and Dragon all started selling 6-scale military and first responder figures. Mid-90s, Star Wars came out in 12-inch, and then a host of companies started selling figures. Sideshow jumped in the market around that time. I started selling as a side business to support my hobby around 2003, and I turned it into an actual business in 2009. As a seller, I see numerous different types of collectors. Got to have it now, right when it comes out. And when new version comes out, they sell the old, and await the new. Others look for the best deal and sometimes wait too long and miss out. Others are in the stage where I was when I was starting out, looking to rebuild their collection or looking to get figures from their favorite movie, TV series, or just favorite comic character. I wrote an article for new collectors a few years ago when the military figures were really popular. Dragon, 21st Century, and others were putting out numerous figures each month. It was impossible to keep up with. Limiting the scope at first can help newbies from going broke and ensure their purchases mean something to them. And I think that's a really good comment here by Rick. He does own a business selling toys, third party, first party stuff. He's a really good guy. If you're in San Antonio, or if you're just looking for someone in the US to buy your third party things from, he is a really good guy. So
Zach, I sent you a picture in Messenger, Facebook Messenger.
Sorry, I was reading.
Oh no, I know. Because Jason keeps saying that quality hasn't gotten better. I beg to differ. This is the picture he's pulling up is Hot Toys MMS 50 Superman Returns. It's like a 2-in-1. This figure objectively is trash. It's garbage. The head sculpt is it looks like a Hasbro toy. So telling me that toys let's specifically Hot Toys here, but hasn't improved from MMS 50 to what are we on now? Like 300?
550?
550. Okay. Like, it's just not true.
We're almost at 600.
Yeah, like it's just the quality is far superior. And I think that helps third party figures right now are better than this. And this was top of the line, a few years ago. Okay, 2008. It came out 2008. That's still quality is getting better. I don't know. You keep all right, 2012 to
Jason says
2013.
2012 to 2013. Just
That's
find a
still
2012 Hot
almost
Toy.
10 years ago. You're
You know
telling
what,
me a
Jake?
figure from 10 years ago isn't as good as, or is as good as something released today? No, there's no
So
way.
on my comment about things plateauing, I just feel like there hasn't been like that next big thing in 6 scale. I don't really know what it could be. I remember a few years back, Tashi Station had a discussion on what that next thing could be, and I kind of memed a lot of their ideas, and I still don't think that they're really reasonable ideas. I think some of the things they were saying were like animatronics and stuff like that. I don't think that that's possible. I think the
Yeah, and
closest
then
thing
small
to a
switches
real
happens.
a big advancement in the hobby, and this is not really like a shameless plug or anything, but Kevin Iron Geek 37 wireless battery powered things like the base is there, you put the figure on the base and it lights up. Like you don't have to install batteries. There's no switches.
Right.
I think that's probably. I know
I mean,
Phison was a big thing like when it first came out, but I think like that could be the next thing for like Iron Man figures. Like I don't put any batteries in my Iron Man figures because it's an absolute nightmare to put them in, to
Yeah.
change them. So I think that is really the only thing that I've seen first or third party that really is like, wow, that's actually really neat.
I mean, Hot Toys is kind of going that way with like the Black Panther figure and stuff. Like when it like glows.
Yeah, that was actually a really, and honestly, like I thought it would be really gimmicky, but it's actually really nice.
You got
Like
to give them
the
hats off.
a
Sorry. Yeah, that's yeah.
I agree. That's actually I will say I'm not a big fan of all the cardboard shit they've been putting with all their figures, but enough about that. Big shout out to everyone that chimed in on our Ox Talk segment because we were like really struggling for news. Now, the joy of hobbying, I put together this Adonis Creed figure using the Waruna.
The knees.
Oi.
Well, I'm not there yet. Okay, first off, just say what you're gonna say, Dean. Let's hear it
Just
out.
the knees look odd.
They're not done yet. I said this was a 90% done.
Oh, okay.
First off,
It's
and
like Danny's knees.
is it the color that you're saying, or
No, they just look weird.
well, that's just how most figures with shorts are. Like the Interbay Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan,
Right.
they all have exposed knee joints. Like, pretty much any figure wearing shorts has these knees because the longevity of like the Storm 6 scale Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson, those just rip themselves up. So I was going to describe the process, but basically I dyed this body using the Rit Dymore chocolate brown and pink, roughly like 6-1, 7-1, and that yields like when you do just chocolate brown, it's too dark, and that's Dean, you had pointed that out on the first attempt. But yeah, the thing with the knees is the knees are hard plastic, and everything else in this body is like soft, not soft plastic or rubber, but it's not hard plastic. And so the knees haven't been
more porous.
Yeah, they haven't toned as well as everything else. So I do need to slap some paint onto those knees. But when I looked into all the different options of going with the seamless body, there's not really any body that has this type of build, because Michael B. Jordan's pretty cut in this movie, and so most of the Fisons, like, they are bulky, but they're not really like cut like this. And so yeah, the knees, they are a little off-putting, but other than that, I think this figure came out really good. Victoria repainted the head sculpt, and the nice thing is, like, when I got this figure, the guy had painted the body, and like just articulating the arms or moving the shoulders, like paint would just like slosh off, and it just ended up being an absolute nightmare. So the dye helps because you can articulate it fully and you don't have to worry about like anything coming off. Like it's pretty set in there. And a big part of that is while the figure's dying, just slightly articulate the arms, and then that way you can eliminate spots where the dye doesn't hit.
Is the figure crooked? Like,
yeah,
looks like
he wasn't posed up in this because there's a joint in the diaphragm, and then there's a joint like where the stomach meets the what is it, the hips. I have to straighten them out still, but I'm just taking some pictures for initial futzing. But
if you need any pictures of my body to compare it, I'll send you.
Zach says, I recently tried dyeing some Interbay hands using brown straight up made Wesley Snipe hands. Stephen Kretz says he needs to be bigger. I think the build is pretty good. Like the body that I got from Dean was a little bit bigger, but it just didn't really pose as naturally because it didn't have that cut in the upper ab section to do. It's just like pretty much like a one-piece torso.
The shorts are also a little too short.
The which one?
The shorts.
Oh my god, is this a shit on this custom hour?
No, I just think they're a little short.
Jesus.
Can you like bring them down a little? Like,
I mean, you can.
Way too much thigh.
I don't think so, but
I mean,
enough about that. Let's get into Grinds My Gears. Now this
that would solve your knee problem.
Okay.
Look at it.
Dean?
Thank you, Dean.
He doesn't quit.
I know he's ruthless. I don't even know what's going on with him anymore.
I figure I'm just saying the shorts could be longer.
Okay, I will tell Waruna that his shorts are too short. I'll send him the message right now.
Dean, you're gonna make him be like this.
Oh, no.
Stop.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
dude.
send him a message. Be like, yo, can you make these again?
Okay, I'll do that. So Grinds My Gears. Who does this? Packs a figure, slaps a label on the box, and tapes it closed. I've never seen anything like this ever.
I'd be so pissed.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Wait,
someone
what?
got this in the mail.
Someone got this in the mail like this?
Yes.
I thought this was like at a pawn shop or something. Because I've seen shit like this in a pawn shop where they get something they don't really know what it is, and they like
tape it up
and then put the price on it, and it just I would be so I'm not a big box collector. I really don't care. But holy shit, this would piss me off.
Dude, like when people say, oh, the shipper's dinged and stuff, like, okay, like the figure is okay, but in this case, like it was shipped like that. Like, nah, that's
fucking wild. I can't even imagine what went through someone's head. This would be like, remember when Gale got Eric's Vader?
Yes.
If Gale didn't know what the fuck it was,
and he just shipped it back to Eric.
To Eric and did this. It's like whoever bought this figure has to know at least what it's worth, what kind of condition people expect from a collectible like this.
I mean, you could say that it was a collector's, and maybe they got divorced or something, and the wife was like, "Here, you can have this for $100."
Well, I think the guy said that he bought it, like from a person he didn't know.
How much did he say? How much he paid?
I didn't ask this guy his whole life story. This was the thing that got posted, and he's like, "Has anyone ever?"
Ask him to send you the box. Put it on your shelf.
I'll do that, but maybe he'll just send it like this.
Yeah,
wild.
That's funny.
Anyways, going back to those knees real quick, I think the shorts can go down a little bit, but in the picture where he's posted up with that dude, he's definitely pulling his shorts down. Because in the movie, his shorts are above his knees.
A little above his knees, not halfway.
Yeah, well, okay. I'm not. Like I said, I'm 90% done, and y'all are treating this like it's.
I'm not saying. I'm giving you feedback.
I don't need the feedback though. I know what needs to be changed, my son.
Oh,
I got it.
So you're not.
Zach says this needs to go into the 1/6 scale archives.
Where you're showing people what you're doing.
I literally said in the comments, this is 90%.
Yeah.
I'm never helping Dean on any custom ever again. I quit the show. We're going for the triple.
Oh my god.
What
Dean.
a crybaby. You don't like my custom. You're mean to me. I'm just giving you feedback.
Jesus.
Anyways,
dude,
right, look at this. Eddie, right, this is the new Dean Ruthless. What happened? I don't know, man. Dean,
I'm not being.
I don't know, man. It must have been the
ruthless.
accident. Dude. Ever since the accident, he's been different. He used to be a
Oh
lovable
my
guy.
God, you guys are so
Ever since the studies showed that wearing a neck gaiter increases your chance of COVID, Dean has been an absolute nightmare. It's a walking COVID risk, and then this.
You're such a butthole, dude.
I'm not a butthole, dude. You're just the chat has noticed. Okay, the chat has noticed that you've been in a bad mood lately. Look at this.
Manny, what have I done?
Corrupted by the dark side. Corrupted by the dark side.
Jesus.
Darth Dean. Look at this. The chat's jumping on Dean right now.
Darth Dean.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's a pretty cool name, actually.
Auction is this Saturday. Let's run through what we have for auction one more time before.
I'm afraid.
You should be afraid, Manny. This is the big boy auction. All right, so let's pull up auction here.
Maybe I'll just wait to see if I can score something on here.
Hot Toys TMS 003 Daredevil. Hot Toys TMS 004 Punisher. Hot Toys MMS 345 Finn, which is actually a really good figure.
That's a really good price. Really good starting bid.
MMS 220 Wolverine starting bid 240. Hot Toys MMS 381 Deadshot 220.
That's base.
Advanced Suit Spider-Man starting bid 140.
Yes. Nobody bid on that.
Hot Toys MMS 178 Black Widow starting bid 140. Sideshow Captain Rex Phase 1 starting bid 350.
Adam.
Kotobukiya Sakura starting bid 55. Jubilee 55 as well.
Hey.
Amazing Spider-Man 2 starting bid $200.
Underrated figure.
Infinity War Doctor Strange starting bid $200. 501st Deluxe Stormtrooper 150.
Oh, that's so bad.
That's the Sideshow exclusive version. What's that?
I'm pissed Dylan didn't ask me about this. I'm the clone guy. Well,
you're also Darth Dean, so
hey, like my sister said, sit there cooler, so I'm cool with that. Fernando said that I didn't even mention the lip color.
The lips are fine. We literally pulled up actual pictures of Michael B. Jordan.
Okay.
King Ghidorah 150.
That's sweet.
And then Hot Toys Arkham Knight Prestige Edition $300.
And did this come out already?
It's come out, but it's sold out already.
Wow. I feel like we just covered this guy not that long ago.
Not that long ago at all. Let's get into some shout outs. Dean, go ahead, take it away.
Yeah. Ben Porter, Griffin Campbell, Sean Fear, Ian CV, Renee Mendez, Eric Erco, Quinn Aguirre, Dan Lee, Deanie Martin, Stephen Kratt, Jason Nelson, Big Ol' Fern, King Zach, Cesar Mariquin, Eric Ruiz, Mario Cortez, Stephen Percha, Sean Yahtzee, Scott Bragley, and Jesse Contreras. What a bunch of sweet angels.
What a bunch of guys.
Certified crispy.
We have some stuff going out for our August Patreons. The After Dark magnet, the certified crispy hollow sticker, and the clear joint juice Joy of Hobbying sticker. If you want to sign up for Patreon, you have 2 tiers: 5 for the Sweet Angel, which is the stickers, 15, which gives you some extra bonuses like a free sculpt painted by Darkside Customs, and assistance with a figure fix by myself. And of course, you get the stickers with that tier as well. Here's a look at our network. We have auction coming up this Saturday, Collecting Weekly, which is what you're listening to now. Collecting Rarities should be going live Friday. I think Dean and I are going to join in with Rainer. Small Talk, their show should be uploading Thursday, and they'll be back next Thursday. Joy of Hobbing, Only Fools and Collecting. I think, Dean, we're jumping on that show also. I think Pete is going to be on vacation.
Did he show you the new logo the sticker design that I made?
Yeah, I have to get the I'll get with him to see which one he wants to put on this. But yeah, he did show it to us.
Okay,
and,
just making sure y'all saw it.
Creeps Are Us. Manny, when is Creeps?
It's actually been canceled, man. I'm just kidding. I just haven't.
I was like,
I'm just kidding. I need to get back on it.
After Dark, we'll surprise you guys sometime this week, and then Collecting Comics.
Thank you, Mario. Thank
Monday.
You. Shout out.
Zach.
What's up?
I think I know what it is.
What?
It's my goatee. Bad guys have a goatee.
No.
Like,
well, you need to shave it because I can't deal with this anymore.
Every time there's like an evil clone or something, they have goatees. They even did a thing. Have you ever seen Community?
Nope.
Oh my god, there's like an evil timeline. They all have like mustaches and shit.
Dean, you need to shave. Shave
Yeah, you
that.
need to shave,
Shave the
dude.
beanbag. Shave the head.
Shave the
whatever.
beanbag, dude.
Oh,
Shave it.
Ain't
A lot of
nobody
beans in that
talking about
bag.
the bean bag.
Well, let's see it.
Um,
Let's see the beanbag.
Yeah, Dean, show us the beanbag.
It's on our OnlyFans.
Anyways, that is our network at the moment.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hopefully, Live and Let Dice will be coming back. I think it's on a short hiatus. We're hoping to get Cody back after some things get worked out with different things. But what a show, guys! What a
the
show!
Bean. Yeah.
Dean. The next episode is going to be Angry Dean. That's going to be the title.
Okay, seriously, what did I do this episode?
You're on a rampage. Okay, first off, we get on at like 5 o'clock to do some mic testing, and I'm curious as to why this system isn't working. No. I asked Dean, can you please check your? I just want to make sure your settings are right, and he said no. It takes you 1 second to check. 1 second after I put hours into making this introduction work. You couldn't take 1 fucking second to change your headphone settings to just
my headphone
verify.
settings are correct.
I know they're correct, Dean, but sometimes when you triple check something,
and you're telling me to check them means you don't think they're correct.
That's called a double check, my friend. You check it once, and then you check it again. That's called a double check.
Here's how I check if they're on. You talk and I hear you. That's okay.
Okay, but you have to admit it's a little odd. It's a little odd that they were coming out of your speakers. So I said, hey, do you mind double checking? Maybe there's a new setting that we don't know about yet.
But like I said,
StreamYard did update. StreamYard did update, and there was some new settings in the setting options. And I just want you to double check. Okay. I just want you to double check. And you were like, no. And I'm like, dude, I've worked on this thing for 3 hours. I've worked on the show sheet all day by myself, like a single parent. I'm washing and drying the dishes. I text Dean at 1. What's up, baby boy? Wake up. He texts me back at 4 almost. Okay. So when I tell you, can you please take 1 second to check the fucking mic settings? And you're like, no. And then you followed up with all this hate.
I wouldn't.
With all this hate.
My microphone settings were correct.
But you're also the guy that has gone on air with the mic settings not correct. So that's why I was like, let's just double check it. Manny, can you mediate for this? For us,
hey man, I'm just here, I'm chilling.
Yeah, so my thing
big shout out to, before I forget, big shout out to everyone in the world, all the people watching live.
Sean says save the beanbag reveal for dark after dark.
Ooh, it will be dark. It's probably dark as F.
Yeah, I wanted to do a
quick
shout out to Fairway Hobbies.
Fairway Hobbies.
They're the ones that I got Musashi from that Zach found for me.
Mario says, Zach, time to take Dean's poster off the wall. Dude, I'm this close. I'm gonna put two posters of myself up there and get a second print.
So let's go back to this dark beanbag.
Vanny's on the wall. You should get like mini ones for all the other hosts.
That's the plan.
Yeah, I know. I'm not even on there. I feel very disrespected. You know what? I quit the show.
Do it.
No, don't quit the show. No.
You know what? I quit the show.
Anyway, yeah, guys, Fairway Hobbies. They're on Facebook. They had a store. They closed their brick and mortar, and they only are online now. Pretty decent prices. Not all the time. There are some figures that are hard to find that they do have price, aftermarket prices. But on some figures that I was like, oh damn, like that, I didn't even know I could still find that figure. They had some pretty decent prices, so check them out. Fairway Hobbies on Facebook. They actually have a page and then like a profile. So either one, I guess. But you can just go to fairwayhobbies.com, I believe.
Nice.
Dude, the chat really likes it. Sean says the quad quit. Oh man,
we should record. I'll go for 5 next week, guys.
I'm not even gonna show up.
Fairway Hobbies. Just do it right now.
Dude, Eddie says I quit the show. Sticker is coming. Dude, that would be great.
Please,
someone
make a black sticker. Or no.
Dude, that one, and then the little hat sticker like that.
How would you do that?
Well, we can come up with the design tonight. I have actually no, I already did the
order,
the sticker design. I can send you the email if you want to order it yourself.
That's fucking hilarious.
Hey, speaking of stickers, I didn't get any when I picked up Joker. What's the deal?
Oh, dude, what the hell? You got to remind me. I thought I gave you the
last one I got is a Creeps R Us.
Okay. I'll set some aside from you.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Oh man.
Patreon for that.
Leonardo says I'll join the Patreon for that I quit sticker. Okay, someone
Dude, I'm trying to think of what could be a good design. Maybe oh dude, you know what'd be hilarious? Get a picture of the Leaf Studio button and then your mouse over it.
So
I'll do it for you.
So for those in the chat that didn't see, I don't know if Ian's came out with it, but I kind of made him a logo, little throwback, like using his colors. See that there. Thank you.
Yeah, OFAC. I like it.
Thank you.
Let's see. Where's
Dean, send it to me real quick.
Yeah, I'm loading up Facebook right now.
Oh man, that is so. We'll stay on for a few more minutes. I don't know if we shout them out, but a big shout out to Brian, Chris, TC, Six Skill Scavengers, great bunch.
Thank you,
guys.
Danny. Thank you, sir.
Brian helped me out with some tech issues I was having earlier on StreamYard, so big shout out to him.
Big shout out.
Leonardo says no. The guy throwing his paper up in the air. I quit. Yeah, Dean, send me some things, but we'll hang on for a few minutes on chat, and we'll chat with you guys for a minute.
Yeah, ask me questions.
Yeah, ask me any questions. He's here. He's live.
Someone ask me a question. I'll answer right now. Any question. Not what color is my beanbag.
Dark brown.
I had to use
purple.
I had to use my mouse to take a picture of the button, so you'd have to find like a generic like leaves.
Yeah.
Like, clicking.
Dude, I'm seriously gonna work on a Ninja Turtle hat tip sticker with just like the hand.
Dude, that'd be hilarious.
I'm gonna work on that tonight. I'm excited. No one's asking me a question. Wow. I might quit the show.
Hey, that's my joke.
Oh, okay.
You guys want to watch that? For the ones that are watching live that were here when we first started, let us know what you thought of the intro video. I worked quite hard on that.
Let's play it again. I want to see it.
Okay, let's play it again. We got 20 people watching live. Let's do it again.
Go for it.
And we'll hear you guys' thoughts.
Are you an angel? What? An angel. I heard the deep space pilots talk about them. They're the most beautiful creatures in the universe.
Hello there.
We are tonight's entertainment.
We would be honored if you would join us.
He's got a billion toys.
You brought in the doll collection. These are not dolls, Jim. These are commodities. Same as gold or oil.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
You are now listening to the Collecting Weekly podcast.
Enjoy life in the artillery car.
This is the true form of floor gang right here. Very nice. YouTube.com/collectingweekly. Thank you very much. That's very cool. Big.
What an intro.
Yeah. Cool, dude. Incredibly cool.
Let's see. So you got a questions. How much Purell do you use in a day, Manny?
Ooh, so much that my hands crack, bro.
You work from home now, right?
Yeah, but dude, like if I go out for any reason, literally, if I touch anything, I'm instantly. I look like Sheldon from Big Bang Theory, and just I use a lot. I'm probably getting immune to it, so I should probably stop.
Deanie says the intro video is legit. Steven says no one say anything bad. Fern says I always wonder what clips you guys use for the intro. Danny says I like the auxiliary power. What are you laughing at, Dean?
I was gonna say something and see if I can get you to quit the show one more time. But...
What were you gonna say? Just say it, Dean. We hurt my feelings enough today.
Well, Steven said nobody said anything bad, and I was gonna be like,
Dean's on a roll.
That the audio is off for Dwight.
Oh yeah.
Well, we've talked about why.
I know that we did, but they didn't know that. So
if I can nitpick it really quick,
no, we're not nitpicking. That's enough.
No. Hold on.
Nitpicking nothing.
Hold on. Let me just tell you what I would change. All right, so I would change the part where Darth Vader comes out, and then that last second you see Boba Fett, and it's like, no. I think you could just have Darth Vader, Because don't the doors open and he's there?
Yeah,
But
but
he
that's
doesn't say it.
But the
there,
audio
but-
synced. So I intentionally
just
didn't
turn
do
off the
that
audio.
because I felt like Manny, you would say you should have used the actual part of the clip. But I can make that change.
I feel like people who know the scene,
They will know that.
yeah, they probably call you out. I think you did the right thing, Zach. But I do like Manny's idea. Either one would have been cool.
Oh, it's definitely cool, but
Leonardo says literal tears, OMG.
Dude, poor Zach, dude. He's taking a beating today.
Devious Dean. Dude, someone photoshopped me as Adonis Creed. My face all busted open. No, actually don't. That'd be blackface. Do it as Rocky.
Yeah.
Blackface.
Oh man. Zach Lives Matter. What do you guys
I don't know if you're
what day are we doing after dark, Dean?
Right now, let's do it right now. We'll go straight into it.
I mean, I'm down.
I'm down. We could do that.
It's a work night. I feel so excited. I'm breaking the rules.
Oh. Yeah, dude, because we have OFAC and collecting rarities later this week. Back to back, Zach.
Right.
Why isn't it called collecting Rainardies?
Sean says so close to the quintuple.
Bust out the beanbag. All right, let's switch the show. I'll stand up. I'm not wearing any shorts anyway. Here we go. Y'all ready?
Hello.
I'll look at my detox and bend over really quick.
Okay, if we're gonna do, you have to pull up those jet boots.
Okay, well, find the pictures and send them to me. I'm working on the sticker right now.
Oh, I don't know where they are.
God damn it, Dean. I'm trying to make this I quit the show sticker right now.
God damn, y'all are doing it during the show. Y'all are crazy.
That's what I do, baby. Anyways, so yeah, how was you guys' week this week so far?
Oh, you know, same old, same thing I just said an hour ago. I'm just kidding.
All right, well, all right, guys, it's been a great stream. Catch you guys later. The shortest episode of After Dark.
I'm assuming with this being Rona.
Wait, what?
With those pictures being Rona?
In Rona?
The chat.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, what?
What did I search for?
Beans.
Yeah, search for peens.
That's not what we called them.
I think it was Cyberpunk 2049 or something like that. The Keanu Reeves game?
Yeah.
Right? That's what we called it? All right, let's catch up on the comments here. We got quite a few coming in. Steven moves into his new house this weekend. He can finally open up his figures. Fernando says there should be a brief intermission so I can get some food. We can do a brief intermission. That's fine.
Yeah, we're trying to track down these pictures anyway.
All right, we'll do a here. How about? Well, we have a lot of people watching the stream right now, so I don't want to leave.
No, you don't have to leave.
Good. Fernando can put us on his earbuds.
All right, yeah, Fernando, you got to do that. So let me give you this backstory. So Eric Marscal, wonderful guy, best bud of the show. He commissioned someone to 3D print him some stuff. Those rocket boosters, right? Do you remember who printed them?
So V1 Star-Lord comes with
they made a resin copy, right?
Yeah, he comes with the rocket boots. Version 2 did not have the rockets on the boots. So he wanted to get those on there, I believe. Either that or he wanted them for some other custom.
Uh-huh.
I want to say these are 3D printed because they look like ass.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, we roasted the fuck out.
We went really hard on it.
I'm trying to find the rest of the chat.
Let me pull up the image here. So this is what he said. Like, can someone paint these and clean them up? And I'm like, my guy, paint alone will not fix these monstrosities. Sean says, how about we talk about this month and releases I've been charged for Han Deluxe, Cap Marvel Deluxe, Hawkeye, Leia, and Wicket, and I'm waiting for invoices from Rocket, Black Widow, and Mud Trooper.
Yeah, you have an obsession. There you go.
That's
I'm just
it's an
kidding.
addiction. And he's like, on top of that, my Maju cases are coming, and I had to pay for that. Dude, Maju cases are wild. I was talking, I think it was to Sean, and I was like, dude, like people conceive and birth children in less time from ordering to receiving a Maju case.
Yo, Fern says, "How did I miss this?" He wasn't even in the chat. This was
Yeah,
this
Fern,
is
this was
years
like
ago.
2 years ago.
I found it. Hold
This
on.
is pre-Fern.
Yeah, right. Pre-Fern. I like that. Yeah, that was a while ago.
There's a lot of stuff in that chat. That's
This
Dude,
was
there's-
so long ago. It was Eric's first profile.
Eric had 2 profiles. He had his girlfriend that made him quit Facebook, and those were dark times when it was just us. And then we had a few people that have come and
was
gone
whipped.
to the chat, but
he was whipped.
dude, he was really
It
whipped
was
actually.
2018.
I'm gonna call him whipped cream.
Oof.
I'm gonna call everyone cream. Whipped cream. Dean will be Krispy Kreme. Zach will be I don't know another cream name.
I think that's for the better.
Creamsicle?
Hey.
Cream pie. Oh god, never mind.
Ugh.
I'm trying to find the
Sorry.
Speaking of which, Manny, you guys, how's that going? You guys gonna have kids anytime soon?
No. I like buying myself toys. Not
Are you
not
guys
like,
like planning to have kids at some point, or is it like a thing that like?
just going with the wind,
Yeah, my brother, I was talking to him and his wife, partner,
Yeah.
fiance, whatever, but they don't want to have kids for a while. And I think our parents are starting to pressure us to have like another kid.
My god.
Like, my gosh, have you seen the way this one kid acts?
Yeah.
I don't want 2 of these things.
Right?
And then my daughter started asking for a baby sister, and she thinks like you just go and get one.
Just get her a puppy.
And well, we have a puppy. And
Where's my puppy?
I guess I'm worried, like, because it's 50-50, I guess,
Yeah.
And so if I have a son, that's great. I think I'd want another daughter.
But you have to do
it.
it upside down. And that will guarantee you.
I think it's like if it's the first half of the month, you're good. And then she has to be on top. But
You have to squeeze the beanbag a little bit, like that, and then insert.
Dean's
And
looking
then
up
one-
what is a beanbag right now. on Google.
I'm reading the chat.
And then once you insert it, you let the beanbag go really quick, but then you do 3 pumps.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's a guaranteed. It's 3
keep that in
pumps
mind.
3 pumps for a male, 4 pumps for a female. So
Sean says 2 kids rule. They play with each other and keep each other busy. I don't know. My kid is very spoiled.
Dude, Sean said, how about we talk about this month and releases I've been charged for Honda Lux.
I already read that
you
comment.
read
Like,
that
literally.
a long time ago.
What were you doing?
God damn, that's expensive. I was looking for we were roasting Eric, but I can't find it.
You had one job.
Jesus.
Oh man, I need to get some more water if we're gonna do After Dark. I'm parched. Got to get some Topo Chico.
Mm.
Good.
This is what I got so far.
Yes.
I quit the show.
But how do we brand this with our do we just make it black and yellow, I guess?
Put a
You know what I
Ninja
mean?
Turtle hand. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Ooh. How should we
yeah.
brand this? All right, people in the chat. We're making the sticker live, so I don't want y'all to bitch that you don't like the design. This is what we got so far. How do we make this better for y'all?
What is that going to be though? A sticker or like a shirt?
Could be both. Could be both. I'm gonna get some water. You guys chat amongst yourselves. I will be right back.
Yeah. My mom's in the chat, which probably means Steve is also there. What's up, Steve?
Hi, Steve.
My mom. What a bunch of sweet angels. We're having too much fun. I'm trying to find what we were posting. Oh my god, dude.
King Cream. Mr. Cream. Oh, sour cream. I'm reading all these things late. What the hell is that? Dude, I killed a roach yesterday that looked just like that. Does she have antennas?
Here's Facebook Marketplace 70-inch Toshiqua.
Hell no.
Who just sent that?
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I have so many memes on my phone. Like, I don't even know. I got a whole folder of them, as you know.
And then I sent one that's like
Dude.
Georgia man kept deceased's mother in freezer for years for casual sex. And then someone commented, "That's one called motherfucker."
Dude, I have so many like like, what is this? Everybody in the chat seeing this? I have random pics. Oh, this is my favorite. I think Dean's gonna get mad, but I think this is my favorite meme that I've ever created. Sid!
I do not have that kind of forehead.
Dude, if you got an edge up, that's what you would look.
Wait, what are we looking at here? Is that the Dean?
If Dean got an edge up, he would look like that.
I bet that Dean would be way nicer though, without the goatee.
Oh wait, I did it to myself too.
Did you?
So what are we looking up here? 70 inches? What is that, Leonardo?
70 inch tequila.
Ugh, what is? I don't even want to know what that is.
This one, baby boy.
Dude, did y'all see that picture of that chick that's wearing the what is it, Colonel Sanders shit in KFC?
No.
Oh, let me pull it up real quick, dude. I was fucking dying.
What is that?
And she has no fucking shoes on either.
Ew. People who go out barefoot in public are fucking.
Dude, Dean would get with it though. I'll tell you that much.
Dean would lick the toe.
Lick the toe.
Dude, this is all Dean right here, baby.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
Hella ass is what you're looking at, my guy.
Double cheeked up.
On a Thursday afternoon.
Look at that. Wearing the Colonel at KFC.
Yo, low key, I would wear the fuck out of that hoodie.
Dude, I will buy that hoodie if you wear it for the next live show.
Hell yeah, dude. That's a kick-ass hoodie. I don't know about the pants, but okay, can we just talk about how big?
You just broke up really bad there.
Bigger than my head.
It's a big ass figure then.
Oh yeah, man.
Dude, I seriously, I don't think I could say enough good things about this figure. I mean, it's fucking really impressive. It's what?
So you guys barely touched on it on the show.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
I mean, I tried to get the picture I took, but it's like, god damn.
See, that's the thing that bothers me with like some of these statues or other third party that's coming out, is they add this like really nasty widow's peak, and in the movie he doesn't, like, this motherfucker looks like Vegeta in some of these statues.
I read
like he
somewhere
doesn't
that
really have.
He's wearing like a hairpiece.
It could be,
but I thought it was his hair. I don't know. But
I feel bad. We've had this boots up for this whole After Dark so far.
I know they're probably like, can you
Leonardo
take that
says,
off?
I want those Star-Lord boot rockets. Oh man. Steve says hi. Apparently that's cool. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Oh, okay. So he was watching. I was like, my mom's watching, so that must mean Steve's watching.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm just so upset that your mom had to see how mean you were being to me. Okay, so I was very upset during the show, but what I was trying to articulate was that it's not done. So in the movie, he has black socks that go above his shoes, and then his I don't know what's called, like a crotch guard that boxers wear. It's like a padded thing for their groin. Yeah. It's black as well. So I need to make that, because it goes above his trunks. Like it sits, it's just like another layer above the shorts. Mm-hmm. So I have the shorts pulled up right now because the crotch is hard plastic as well. So it's like that off color that doesn't match the body. So I have the shorts pulled up really high. But I mean, I'm pretty happy with where it's at right now. Like when I got it, and that's not a slight to the original painter, but I thought it was a little darker than Michael B. Jordan is. And that's why my first body was so dark, because I was trying to match it to the tone that guy had. And dyeing is a bitch, because if you mess up like that, like that's just it. Like, you know. And so me and Victoria did like a really conservative dyeing approach. Like we were taking it out like every minute and then drying it off, rinsing it off, and then checking it. And it's kind of funny, and this was her idea, but she's like, my skin tone is about the same as Michael B. Jordan. So she would take the figure out of the dye, we'd rinse it, and then she would put up her arm and be like, nope, it needs to go back. And then once we got that color that's like the same tone as her skin tone, we were good to go. Manny, tell us about that figure. And we didn't talk about it too much on the show.
Dude,
but
it has some serious weight to it. I don't know what it is. It is badass.
You're a bowl of oatmeal.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. It's nice. It's badass. Like, she's so
But you
cool.
really like that movie, right?
Yeah, I really like Brie Larson.
Yeah. Ooh, I like the fact that you can tilt the head up. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Does she come with a flight stand, or is it just a regular stand?
Flight stand.
Nice.
She comes with a bunch of accessories too, like the hair. You can change it, and then it lights up. Like, it has the light on top and on the eyes.
Oh, cool.
So like, you can change the hair, and then the hair will glow and the eyes will glow. It's badass. And the Brie Larson head sculpt is amazing. But I like her with the mask on. You know, I don't know if I've told you guys, but I think I have like a preferred look when it comes to my heroes. Like the mouth, when they show the mouth, like Batman, RoboCop, Captain Marvel. I just have a thing for when heroes show their mouths. I don't know. Like, I think it looks cool. Also, Kane, he wears a half mask.
You nasty.
I just think it looks pretty cool.
You're a freak, huh?
Yeah. Hats off to me.
Hey.
Uh,
Dude, it's funny because there's been a few times people have mentioned, like, when you have a full show, you guys like hit an hour 10, but like we had like no content and we had like an hour 30. Like, easy.
It was fun.
It was a good
Dude,
show. I'm so glad when Manny was like, I'm gonna be able to make it. And I was like, dude, dreams come
yeah,
true.
I don't got nothing to do.
And I felt I made a conscious effort today. I was like, you know what? I am not going to, excuse me, Topo Chico's fucking my shit up right now.
Oy.
I was like, I'm not going to interrupt Manny as much as I did last show or whenever the last time you were on, because you had said that it was kind of bad. I was like, and if he has a point, I'm going to make a point to make sure he says the point.
Thank you.
I think I did a good job today. But it's hard because for a long time it had just been Dean and I, so my cadence is always like, once Dean is done, like, it's time to move on. Because usually I will introduce and then give my thought, and then Dean will give his, and then it's like time to go.
Right.
I do apologize.
You're good.
But
You're good.
It's just one of those things, like, even the intro, I have this cadence in my head of like, hey guys, my name is Zach, I'm Dean, and it's like good to go. And so whenever we have someone else on, I always like have to really focus on not.
You're good.
Sean says Pop Culture has all of the turtles in stock. Manny, I don't know if you want to check that out.
What? Really? Dude, well, so
they're in Australia, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yep.
I got my Battle Damage RoboCop from them a couple years ago. I think Zach, you're the one who told me about it.
Yeah, I remember you were freaking out. You're like, dude, I can't get this lower price, but it's because you had it in AUD.
And no, so this figure, I've been after the 2-pack. I was after the 2-pack. Like, I was going to Walmart every day, every morning, 7 a.m. right when they opened, trying to find one. No luck. So I'm like, screw that. And then I had the mentality change like overnight, saying I'm not going to collect smaller scales. I will collect the turtles if I can get them at an affordable price, but I'm not going to be hunting because it's a lot of stress. It's a lot of gas that I'm wasting. So as soon as I like sold everything, that guy Mo, I think his name is Moses. He was like, "Hey Manning, you interested in this turtle? $25." And I was like, "Yeah." Like, the 2-pack is like $50, and I think someone was selling one for like $40. Like 2 weeks ago. I'm like, never gonna pay that for one figure. So yeah, he was like $25 and you can have it done. The very next day, my friend, I don't know if he's watching right now, John, he was like, "Hey, I know you're collecting turtles. I have an extra one that I got for my birthday if you want it for $20." I'm like, yeah. So now I just need 2 more. So
yeah, they're 35, 45 on Pop Culture.
Wow.
God damn.
They're amazing. They're solid figures. Like,
so bad.
They're so cool. But yeah, you can take off the whole disguise, and it's just a regular turtle, like under, like he has all his stuff.
Oh shit, he's got the gear on him. So I'm not a fan of the cursor that I chose for the sticker. Let me look it up real quick. Mouse cursor PNG. Mario says I picked up Hot Toys Aquaman from Pop Culture. It took 2 weeks to get delivered. Not too bad,
dude. Real quick, I'm sorry. I went to Heroes and Fantasies this past weekend, and they have a um, Justice League Aquaman for like 270, which is not terrible.
Mhm.
It looks really nice in
It's a
person. I was
little
like,
over retail.
yeah, I was like, whoa, that's really nice. But I mean, I'm not a big fan of. I mean, I like the movie. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want a figure of him.
What's the shipping like from pop culture?
I don't remember, but they have a lot of codes, like free shipping. And I think that when I bought my RoboCop, my battle damage RoboCop, which I regret selling, I think I don't know. I probably got him for like 250 shipped,
Mhm.
and I regret selling that figure. Like, god damn it.
Dude, you've sold some figures, Manny.
I know.
There's
I've
times that I've seen you sell shit. I'm like,
yeah. And you learn from your mistakes. So I sold all of my little figures, and I'm gonna really try and build this 1/6 scale collection.
Sean says $12 to $25 on the shipping. I like this.
That's not
This has a little click effect. The little
Oh,
circles, eccentric
that's cool.
circles.
Oh, that's not terrible.
I like that. I do like that. Dude, that shit had me dying when they're counting the times I quit the show. That was so fucking funny. We had a good show today, guys. I think we had a good show.
That
We
was
got
a
to
fun
do the Parks and Rec tier list, though. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick.
Sure. So it'd be about $170 if I ordered all 4 turtles.
What is it? What would
How-
it be?
wait,
What is it? $25 if you buy in the US. So that's $100.
Wait, I didn't hear the price. How much, Dean?
Total?
Yeah, shit.
About $170.
That's not terrible.
It's
Oh.
$70 more than it should be.
You know who you can hit up?
Aren't those $25 new?
Yeah, but the turtles for some reason just go
They go high.
skyrocket. Yeah, it's like
Right.
what the hell? So if you have the money, why not? But
No, I don't. And there's other stuff I'd rather do than. There's a custom I want to make, but it's going to cost quite a bit.
yeah.
Dude, I don't remember. I know all these characters, but I'm having trouble remembering their names. So, Dean, if we do this Parks and Rec tier list, I need you to take the lead on it.
Okay.
You guys ready? Sean says I got the whole second animated wave, and it was $17 a piece. 2 packs in the States are $52.
I don't like the animated ones.
Yeah, I like the OG 1990.
I mean, I like animated turtles, but like if I'm gonna have them on my shelf, I want the movie ones.
All right, Dean, ladies and gentlemen, boys and the
Can you
girls,
add a
welcome
god
to.
tier?
Okay, interrupted my intro, but yeah, I can add a god tier.
Wow.
Fucking guy, dude. Okay, let's see. Add row above. This will be white. What the? God. Okay, hang on 1 second. On tier. What is going on here?
Just leave it like that. You're good.
No, I don't want to leave it like that. I will be bothered. Okay. All right, here we go, ladies. Okay, let's do this again.
Ooh, the Rona.
Dude, we need to have like something very similar to the Pornhub intro as a quick clip we can play when we start After Dark. Manny,
Okay.
that's what I'm passing.
Yeah, with the same beat. Oh, I guess we could
Yeah.
do this. Okay.
Yeah, okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and the girls, welcome to the Collecting Weekly After Dark tier list of Parks and Recreation.
I think everyone just goes on the god tier.
Yeah, right. Just the whole thing. Manny, I know you were not a fan of some of our choices with the Office tier list, so I'm glad you're here to help us with the Parks and Rec tier list. Dean, let's kick it off with Andy Dwyer.
God tier. Andy is such an amazing character.
Yeah, I agree.
He wasn't even supposed to make it past like the first season. He was actually just like a secondary character that they were gonna write off. But Chris Pratt was such a like awesome guy that they were like, "Fuck it, let's keep him around."
You know, I remember reading that about another character in another show. Now it's gonna really bother me, but they were supposed to die pretty soon.
Poe Dameron was supposed to die. Is that what you're thinking?
That's exactly who I was thinking.
Poe
Of.
was
Thank you.
literally supposed to die.
Yep.
And Finn wakes up.
And Jakku, yeah.
And then they were like, fuck it. That's why he kind of comes in at the end of the movie like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Real quick, I'm going to play the best Andy Dwyer anything ever.
Is it the what I think?
No, don't spoil it, please, Dean.
Okay.
Don't spoil it, please. Okay. All right, we're gonna stop this. We're gonna go. This did not make the cut.
Make sure you include the audio. You always forgot.
Everyone loves a good comeback story, right? Seabiscuit.
Can you hear it?
The Mighty Ducks. Robert Downey Jr.
Start it over again, because
Rocky. Yes.
Okay. Sorry.
Everyone loves a good comeback story, right? Seabiscuit. The Mighty Ducks. Robert Downey Jr. Rocky. Yes.
Kim Kardashian.
Well,
In the video, she gets cum on her back, I think.
Jesus.
Oh, they're gonna make the rap party.
I think the best part about that is like these are professional actors, like, and they just all completely broke
in the room are all in the room.
Wait, what?
The funniest people in any given room are all together in one room.
And just absolutely every single one of them breaks character.
Everyone loves a good comeback story,
everybody.
right? Seabiscuit. The Mighty Ducks. Robert Downey Jr. Rocky. Yes.
Kim Kardashian.
Well,
In the video, she gets cum on her back, I think.
You see the half second of like, oh my God.
Oh, they're gonna make the rap party.
Oh man, my favorite part though is April Ludgate. What's her name in real life?
Aubrey Plaza.
Aubrey Plaza. Right before he finishes, does the perfect wife tap on the shoulder. Yeah. It's so fantastic. Oh man, God's here for sure. Sean says, I looked up your symptoms and it says you have 404 connectivity issues.
Yeah, that was
actually improvised.
Yeah.
Okay, Ann Perkins.
Honestly,
she's like B.
I would say B tier.
When she leaves the show, I don't feel like the show
You don't miss her?
Oh yeah, like B is a good.
Like okay, I guess.
Yeah, I think I can agree with that. April Ludgate. What do you guys think? The chat agrees that chat is on solid B. I'm gonna go God tier for April Ludgate. I think she's a fantastic character.
Amazing.
April is pretty good.
I will say I think Andy and April are perfect for each other. I don't think his character would have done well with Ann Perkins.
Yeah.
Leonardo says S tier though. Sean says S tier as well. We got 2 S tiers. I'm at God tier. Are we thinking of S tier, guys? What do you think?
I'm steady at God tier.
Sean says God works as well. So 3 God tiers. I think we're going God tier on this one. I don't know this guy at all. He's the guy at the accounting firm.
Boss, right? Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
The one who loves his jokes.
D tier, like he's a constant joke in the show, but doesn't really.
Yeah, you could do without him.
Ben Wyatt.
I absolutely love Ben Wyatt. He's probably one of my favorite characters of all time.
Okay.
I want to put him in an S tier. Like I love Ben.
I say either A or S.
I could go A or S. I'm fine with either.
S.
What do you guys think? What are we thinking here?
I'd say S.
Chat says S.
He wears the bat suit, so I'm gonna give him an S.
You have the chin for it though.
No, I don't think so.
He definitely doesn't have the chin for it, but
Dean, remind me.
Wait, who is
Paul
it?
Rudd.
Oh,
Bobby Newport.
Bobby Newport. Bobby Newport.
He's fucking hilarious. I'd say B tier.
Maybe B
tier. I love Paul Rudd.
Sean says when he got fired and made the stop motion films.
Requiem for a Tuesday. Yeah. Manny, real quick. Manny and I did
the trivia night.
Trivia. Tell them how fast I would answer these questions.
You were pretty fast.
Yeah,
dude. Eric messaged us in the chat and says I'm like 20 minutes back because I'm taking clips, and I just got to the part where you guys are talking about my Starlit rockets, and I fucking hate y'all. Oh man, what a guy! What a guy! Again, I totally blanking on this guy's
Chris
name.
Traeger?
Chris Traeger. I do not like this character at all. I'm gonna
I
D.
I literally do not like him. He's okay.
Some of my favorite really funny moments are because of Chris. But again, once he leaves the show, I don't think it hurts the show at all. So
Yeah.
again, I would put him at like a B or a C.
I'm good with
I
this.
don't hate him on screen, so I would not like to put him on C. I'd put him on a B.
I like when C is fine. I like when he and Ron have that cook off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then he
burger.
tastes the burger and he's like, my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hate this dude. This next guy, I literally
Oh, the guy
can't
with
stand
the
his
weird
character.
eye. Yeah, he's
Craig, dude.
I cannot stand him.
I'll concede yeah.
Is that Donna next?
Donna. I'm
I'll
going
have to
I'm
go-
going
I'm gonna say God.
here.
Yeah,
She is so fucking funny.
I love Donna, dude.
Probably my favorite scene with her is when
Treat yourself.
they're renting that they need to rent like a bus or something, and like that dude won't let them out of the parking lot. She just like reverses into him, and then you hear Tom be like, "Ow, you're a bad man" or something. Dude, I die.
Yeah, he rented a fleet of vans.
Yes.
And he reneged on the contract. And so she backs into him as retribution. And then
Yes.
pay for my car or give me the vans that I asked for.
Yeah.
My
She's
favorite episode with her was when they shoot her car and she's like fucking freaking out. She's like,
oh yeah.
And then her insurance agent comes and she's like, I got you. And like
All right.
out the door.
Trivia,
Yeah.
real quick. Who is her cousin?
Oh, dude.
Genuine. Oh, I got it.
Ameriquai.
Got
Yeah.
it. Dean, you are not the true Parks and Rec fan.
No, Pony.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Ira and the douche. I fucking hate this character so much. Like, I literally like if there was a Z tier, this guy would be on Z tier.
Dude, that's basically me on the podcast when I come on.
Funny comedian too, but yeah, I don't like the douche character.
The fart noises and
is that
Ethel? Ethel? I think it's
Beavers.
Ethel Beavers.
Ethel Beavers, yeah. I'm gonna go C tier because she's actually cute. Like she is hilarious.
Adorable. I like how Andy and April like, can you be our grandma? She's like, okay.
Yeah.
Or when they go to get the wedding certificate signed and she's like, I got a hot date right now.
It went well. He's sleeping over. He's like, you seem to be really good at dating.
Fernando says Office or Parks and Rec, my guy. This is Parks and Rec.
I love Parks and Rec, but I'm gonna Office. I think Office takes the win. I do love me some Parks and Rec though. No disrespect.
I think my favorite show.
It's the same Mose, right? The dude Mike Schur.
I think my favorite show is Trailer Park Boys over The Office and Parks and Rec. It's
really?
It's a really good show, and I thought it would be the dumbest show for the longest time, and then my brother got me to watch it, and I'm at like my 50th rewatch this week.
Wow.
Rainer has asked me to watch that show like a dozen.
It is so. I think it gets a little less funny once Netflix buys the show, because a lot of their problems in the show are solved because they know famous people, and it's such a good show. Anyways, let's go on. I don't know what these guys' names are. They're just Animal Control.
I love them. I would say
Animal Control.
Yeah, they're the stupid high guys. One of those dudes actually sadly committed suicide. But
what? Which one?
The little one?
No way.
In real life.
Oh man, that's sad. I did not know that. Wow, that really brought down the room.
Yeah,
Oh
but
my God,
I love those characters. They're so funny because they like pop up in the most random times.
Yeah, I remember now.
Wait, is he the co-executive producer? Also,
maybe.
Was his name Harris?
Yeah, Harris.
Okay, he died from a heroin overdose, not a suicide.
Oh,
well, you pretty much kill yourself.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Is
Yeah,
that
'cause-
Jam?
I mean,
coming
it's
up
still
next?
sad. Yeah,
Yeah.
Jam.
Oh, definitely. R.I.P. Dude,
Um,
Jam is God.
dude, you got Jam.
Dude, especially that meme that we have in the chat.
Yes, we can't
got
say it,
King.
but yes.
Oh, never mind.
Sean says if Michael would have stayed, it would have been the opposite for The Office, but him
Yeah.
leaving and continuing really finished it.
That's my consensus, because it'd be like if Leslie left. Like, it's just not the same show. Like, Ron and them are great characters, but I just don't think they could have kept the show on the same track. You know what I mean? But I do love The Office, but the second Michael leaves, I can't watch it anymore.
I mean, I'm a big fan of The Office, especially D'Angelo Vickers when he does his little juggling routine.
Dude, wake me up and
Where's Phyllis?
You have a meme?
Yeah.
Real quick, breaking news: the next 2 releases from Hong Kong are rumored by JLab Studio, who's confirmed a lot of releases this year to be Qui-Gon and Mark 47.
Wow.
What do you call it? Yeah, it's the "you just got jammed" meme.
Yeah. We do in the chat?
Yeah, the Kane meme. Up next,
right.
Bobby Newport's campaign manager. Do not know her name. I'm going D tier.
Oh,
What do you
yeah,
think?
I cannot stand that character. Janet. I forgot her last name.
Jerry,
Yeah.
Gary, Larry, Harry. I'm going A tier. I think this dude is hilarious.
like him.
I felt like Jerry on today's show. Man, Dean was just shitting on me left and right.
I did not.
Dean
Dude.
just fucking took a big old dump on my
Go back
chest.
and listen to it. I had nothing but nice things to say. I just gave you some criticism, and then you came at me like I was the bad guy. I was like,
But you were encouraging those in the chat who were also. It was like I felt like I was being ganged
Where?
upon in
No
the
one-
chat.
Bang,
I didn't.
bang, bang.
It was like a gang bang.
Nobody in the chat was king.
We're all taking turns on you.
Oh my God,
anybody.
it's like a train.
Yo, so
Thomas the Train Engine.
to talk about Jerry, it's funny because he had the prettiest wife and he was hung like a wizard.
Dude, he had a big old penis.
That man has the biggest.
The biggest penis, yeah.
I forgot to even check for mumps because he has the biggest penis.
Dude.
Go ahead, man.
Oh no, go ahead. No, just I also like when he bends over and he rips his pants and the fart comes out and everyone's just staring at each other.
They're trying not to laugh.
Yes. And you
I
just
like
have
the
this-
episode where Ben finally sticks up for him and he stands on the chair. It's like, "Captain, my captain," and everyone's like, "What is wrong with you?" And Sherry's like, "Thanks, Ben. That means a lot." And he turns around and I think he he kicks the table and farts, and everybody's looking at him. Ben's just like, "Dude, like I
Yeah.
just stuck up for you." Oh
Jeez.
my god, I love that show so much.
The crazy drunk talk host lady. I don't even know what her name is.
Oh, I just forgot it.
That's Stuart's mom.
Yeah, I hate her, dude. She's yeah, it is. Look what I can do.
This guy's name is Kyle, right? The guy that gets the shoe shined.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, he's
Sure.
funny.
that's exactly what I told Kyle when he told me his wife was cheating on him.
Leslie, nope. God's here.
I love Leslie, dude. I fundamentally politically disagree with almost everything Leslie does, but damn it, I love her so much. She's so great.
What do you disagree with politically?
Oh, she's just like super hardcore left.
Oh my god.
I'm more conservative in my voting.
Well, Lil Sebastian, God tier. God tier is too
Oh,
low.
dude, do they have a higher tier?
We can make one.
It's just a little Sebastian tier.
There we go. Sebastian.
Yeah. You're 5,000 candles in the wind.
Bye. Lil Oh, that episode makes me cry.
That's
I
such a
can't
good
watch it.
Oh, is that
losing it? Brandanowitz.
Yeah.
Mark
Mark
Brandanowitz?
Brandanowitz.
I love Mark, dude. I was so bummed when he left the show.
I'm gonna go A tier. I actually really enjoyed his character.
Yeah,
For
dude,
the what is it? One season, right?
yeah, I think he's in 2. He has a really interesting, dry punchline. Like he just like it's so funny the way he delivers his lines. I was really, really disappointed when he left the show.
Did he leave the show for real life reasons, or did they actually just write him out?
No, he left. He was unhappy about, I think, his character and like the way it was headed. They did have plans to bring him back, but he never showed up.
One of my favorite scenes with him is when he's with Leslie and they're just talking and she falls and she just like rolls in the pit. Oh my god.
Oh man. Sean says when Ben finally gets little Sebastian.
He never does. He fakes it.
Steven says thanks for the TM Ninja Turtle site bot Leo.
Dude, when going back to Little Sebastian, when Ron hears that he's coming or something, he like this and he gets all excited, dude. That's
Yeah,
my favorite
Ron
thing ever.
really loves Little Sebastian.
Dean, help me out here.
Is that Mona Lisa Saberstein?
I hate her.
Yeah, Mona Lisa's super annoying. That being said, I adore her. I go B tier because it's also like how much do you enjoy them on screen? You know what I mean? And when she's on screen, it's usually a riot. So I would say B tier. Orin
the fucking creeper. I'm gonna go C tier.
Yeah, he's
actually quite funny.
Yeah,
I would even go as high as
dude. The episode where Leslie puts the blind date together for Anne, and it's like I think it's her going away party, and so there's like Halloween, Christmas, like every event in one, and he's the Easter bunny, and so his like disposition is like, how long do I have to do this? She's like, shut up, Owen, and put your Easter bunny costume back on, and he puts it on, and then immediately is like super cheery. One of the funniest punchlines in the whole show. But C tier is fair.
What's the word with purred? I'm going God tier or S tier. Dude is
like S tier.
S. Fine.
I forgot my judge hammer. He just forgets his microphone, but he's just talking.
What's the word with purred? Let's see. The other Ron. I'm gonna go D tier. I really don't care about.
Yeah, I
the
don't
other
like Ron.
Ron Swanson God tier.
Almost Sebastian tier. Is there a Ron tier? No, I'm kidding. Everybody gets their own goddamn tier. Yeah, Ron is so amazing.
Remind me.
Dude, you know what? I forgot her name.
Shauna Malwae Tweed.
Yes, Shauna Malwae Tweed.
I'm gonna go B tier. I don't mind her character at all.
I love Shauna. She's so funny.
I like her smile.
Tammy 1.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go B tier, maybe.
Tammy 1 is so funny.
She wrecks Ron, like she ruins him.
Yeah.
Sean says Ron is Sebastian tier. I mean, I'm down.
I'm down with Sebastian tier.
Yeah, we could do that. I love
Ron. What are we thinking for Tammy 1?
Where did you put her? B? That's fair. Because she's usually a riot on screen.
God,
I'm
sorry.
A tier.
I want to go A tier.
Yeah, I love his.
He's funny, but I think he overdoes it a little bit.
The only thing I don't like about Tom is he consistently shits on the people that help him, and then like the last, like he finally understands, like, oh man, these people are my real friends, and then the second he gets the shit on them again, he does. So that's why I'd put him in A. Like, he's still funny, but no, you're not like that. You're an angel.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm looking. I'm probably gonna order these two turtles on Pop Culture.
Nice.
How much are they?
It's $20 over what I'm willing to pay, but I don't know if that. I don't think it's including shipping yet.
No, it's 35 something.
You're looking at.
Shipping.
I'm gonna look for a coupon.
I mean, it's the last two you need, right? Fuck it.
Help me out, Peen.
John Ralphio.
John Ralphio. Not a fan.
I love John Ralphio. I put him A tier. I love
Dude,
John Ralphio.
I love when his sister and his sister go to the dad and they're like, money please.
Money, please.
And he's like, here you go. He's like, God damn it.
Ben doesn't give her money. She like throws that glass bowl on the floor. And her dad's like, just give her money. It makes it easy.
Yeah, yeah.
And the last one is the Indian chief.
Oh,
yes. Yes.
I believe that's it.
Watanabe, something like that. I'm gonna go B tier or A tier.
I go A tier. He's fucking hilarious. He likes picking on white people, and that's always fun.
Steven Kretz says it was $6 shipping for him on the turtles.
Oh, that's pretty good,
dude. I have pennies.
Yeah, because you bought the thing. Remember?
Wow, I have 1,423 pennies.
What does that equal? Like
$1?
No, it says 1,500 pennies equals $50 off. Dude, if I can get these for like free.
My goodness.
Hold on. Holy hell.
What?
Dude, I can like. Wow, I have a lot of pennies. Sorry, I'm trying to.
Because what did you order from there? The RoboCop?
RoboCop and then Darth Vader.
Nice.
Rogue One.
Yeah. That's a lot of money.
God damn.
And that's just been sitting there.
Shit.
Anyways, guys, that's it for our tier list. Hopefully you guys had fun building it with us.
Oh, I love this show, dude.
What a tier list.
Have you started watching it again? You said you want to watch it before they take it off Netflix.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No. I wanted to watch it.
It's on Peacock free. You just got commercials.
And then I was like, I could watch Trailer Park Boys instead. And so I've binged 8 seasons this week already.
Damn.
It's such a good show.
I've been binging Psych.
I haven't seen that show.
Oh, dude, it's so funny. It's probably my second favorite show ever.
Psych?
Yeah, Parks and Rec and then Psych. Psych is so funny, dude.
Not bad.
Okay, so your package got delivered today with wrong items. They sent you those 2 Jokers and then another Joker that you didn't order?
Yeah. And the Calvin candy.
And the Calvin, okay. Because I read your message in the OFAC chat and I was like, wait, he didn't get his Joker at all? But then I saw you with that Joker. I was like, wait, they sent him 3 Jokers? God damn.
Yep, 3 Jokers.
Weird.
That Joker's amazing, dude.
Someone's order was like almost identical and they fucked it up?
That's what I'm thinking. Because I even told them, like, I was like, I mean, I have no problem because if you're gonna reimburse me, like, I'll do whatever you want. Like, I can keep it, I can send it back. And I even told them, like, I can, like, if there's someone in the US that like got part of my order, I can forward it to them because it'll be cheaper to ship 2 figures to the United States than to ship 2 figures.
Faster too.
And they're like, no, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Just
you would have to have those people also keep their end of the bargain.
No. But okay, so that's one thing. Like maybe someone got my half of the order, but also I told them like if someone's waiting on this figure and this figure, I can just ship it to them. Like if one person bought the Joker, then one person bought the Calvin candy, it's like I don't mind. Like it's not a problem.
Yeah.
But I just know tomorrow when I go, it's gonna be like $80 or $100, and I'm not sure like how okay they're gonna be with paying that. So
like just keep the figures. We'll send you yours.
I mean, I don't really. I guess we'll see what happens tomorrow. But I mean,
let me know if I have to buy that Joker figure from you. Maybe I will.
I will say this. Logistically, like it is difficult, like because I mean, you think like they're probably shipping a few hundred packages a day. Like it's pretty easy to mess up an order like that, you know. I mean, just shipping out. I mean, I'm just one person, but just shipping out the Patreon packages, like making sure everyone's certificate goes with the right label, making sure stickers, everyone has the same, like exact what they should get. It is logistically difficult. I'm not very good at procedural stuff like that, so you know, because immediately it's like, you know, that's my team's fault, and we'll make it right.
Yeah.
But
Make it,
you know,
make it
I just
right.
was kind of freaking out because it's 3 a.m. over there, and you know, fortunately he was awake. But you know, I just hope tomorrow that I don't know. I'm just kind of worried like that they're gonna say like, oh, we ran out of Django or whatever, because that's really the figure that I really care about is Django. Like if they ran out of the Peter Parker head, like I could care less. You know, if they ran out of Bullethead Gwen, that kind of sucked. But again, like I just really want the Django. You know.
Yeah.
And I was so bummed because I was like, you know, Dean, you know how long I've been trying to have a Django in my collection. It's been probably 3 or 4 years,
Right.
and literally it was stuck in customs for 30 days, and then I get home, package may or may not even be there, and then open it up.
And then
And I
it's not
remember I
even
saw the
there.
box and it was Calvin Candy, and I'm thinking like maybe they just have one box design and like the figure inside is different, or maybe you know they ran out of the Django boxes. They put like I'm thinking for the best, and then I open it up and it's definitely Calvin Candy. I was super disappointed. It looks like a
Damn.
nice figure, but it's not my figure, so I'm not going to be opening it up and fucking with it.
Right.
Because again, I wasn't sure what they wanted me to do, but it seems to be like a really nice looking figure. So I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to take off in a bit, but can I tell y'all my story about the tacos that
Yeah,
got delivered?
let's share the taco story and then we'll call it a night because I gotta go.
All right. So last night I was already we're already in bed by 9:45.
Okay,
Yeah, because
yeah.
we're all old.
What's the
Um,
tacos?
So I hear someone go boom, 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 boom at our door, and I'm like, holy shit! Like who's knocking? Who's knocking this late? I feel all old. I run, dude, in my underwear and everything, and I look through the peephole. Nobody's there. I'm like, holy shit! Like this is creepy. Like like there's a ghost or something banging on our door. So my wife Marissa, for the people that don't know, she's behind me.
wife.
My wife. She's behind me and she's like, "Who is it? Who is it?" Like, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to look. So I'm there looking at the peephole for like 3 minutes straight. Nothing. So then we have some trash people that come up and they like, you leave your trash out in the front door and they like pick the trash up or whatever. We didn't have any trash. So I happened to see one of the dudes walking and he's going upstairs. But as he's walking, he turns around and he looks at our doorstep. And I'm like, what did this guy look at? I was like, oh my God. And she's like, what is it? And I'm like, I don't know. He looked down. So I'm like, I'm going to open the door. And she's like,
Behind.
so she's like, no, don't open. She's like, no, don't open the door. I'm like, I was like this with my chest.
Yeah,
I must do what I must do. I put on my RoboCop helmet. No. So I quickly, all cowardly, I'm like that through the window with my bat in my hand. And I look down and there's some tacos. As if y'all guys know what it is, it's Las Palapas, big old taco bag. So I'm like, oh my God. Like I was so relieved. So I'm like, I didn't order any food. So I look and like sure enough, it's like a big plate and there's a receipt taped on it. It says like fajita plate, and then there's like, I don't know, probably like 6 tacos. I'm like, holy shit. So I got the bag, brought it in, and I called the number and I was like, yo, someone from our apartment complex just ordered this food, but they left it at the wrong apartment. Do you know which one it is so I can take it to them? And they're like, no, we can't give that information. So it looks like you just got some free food. And I'm like, God damn it. So we walk upstairs in my underwear. No, I think I put shorts on real quick. So I walk up and I knock on the door. Nobody comes. And I'm like, okay. So I wait like a minute and then I knock again. Nobody. So I'm like, screw it. So we go downstairs. As soon as we're walking down, the dude is running up from downstairs. He's like in a panic. He's like, oh, thank God. He grabs the box. He's like, thank you. And he like runs off. And we were just like, that was
was the guy who originally dropped it off?
No, that was the guy who ordered DoorDash.
Oh, okay.
And he didn't get his tacos.
How did he know where to find you? I guess maybe they called him, or
he was in a panic, I guess. So he's like, it says delivered, but they're not here. Let me run up.
Dude, that's how I was. Dude, when I saw that our package got delivered to the wrong zip code, I'm like, how do I find out where it was delivered? Like San Antonio is a big fucking city. I mean, that could be tens of thousands of people in that zip code. Dude, I was about to go John Wick on that package.
John Wick.
Dude, it's so
But
stressful.
Yeah, that's my story.
All right, guys. Well, we
That's
got
my
18
story. I'm sticking to it.
people
I'm sorry.
watching live. You guys are all great. Have a good night. Hopefully, enjoyed the main show and After Dark. Love all you guys.
Yeah.
This episode.
Be sure to wash your beanbag real nice.
A-Town or peace up, A-Town down. I don't know what that means.
Bye.
Peace and then Atlanta.
Oh, Atlanta. Okay. Bye.
All right, guys. Catch you later.
All right, man. Peace out.